Yellow, 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 everybody. Alright, now that it looks like the game is visible and sound should be on as well. Just let's test that real quickly. I will once again put the stream on real quick. Come on. Quickly, I will once again put the stream on real quick. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds like I am online and doing well. So, good to have you here, everybody. We are once again returning to Super Robot Wars Y, the hot new SRW game that's been out for a few months now, and I've been able to stream for a couple of months now. Hey, this is our 10th stream, and I've been able to keep them up rather consistent, so I'm pretty happy with myself. Yay. So, yeah, if you guys are here also, then that's much appreciated. It's delightful to find somebody popping in and watching at this point. Yes. Whether you are watching this live or you have decided to look up this VOD on the YouTube and watch it afterwards, it's much appreciated. Let's get on with it, shall we? I don't have anything to report about what's that game called? Not game series. Get a Robo Arc. No, don't have anything to report on that at the moment, sadly. I have not had time to watch that. Other things have taken priorities for yours truly, so did not watch in more episodes of Get a Robo Arc. But as I mentioned last time, I find the show quite cute in its rough and tumble way, so I probably will try to watch a little bit more of it at some point in the near future, I guess. But instead, we can jump right on into yammering about the game here, so that we can have a nice couple-hour stream today to do this next mission and clear away these pesky alien invaders. You thought we'd be fighting Neo Zeon, but turns out instead we have to boogie with the Wolgaru. So last time, our intrepid heroes, the A-Advent, the Mobile City-State A-Advent, we had gone up to space at last. We had an invitation from de facto supreme leader of space, Char Aznable, to meet with him at Side 3 with Neo Zeon, just go down there and meet with the guy. And our heroes decided to instead first swing by Colony Londinion, the headquarters of the Federation Forces Londo Bell unit, who has famously checked Char's power. We were attacked by the terrorist group Val-X en route, and we were attacked by some Neo Zeon mobile suits, a gang of Gyaradogas. Thankfully, a squadron of cool guys from Londo Bell showed up to bail us out, led by the intrepid Captain Bright, captaining the Rock Island. This unit showed up and was composed of the ace himself, Amuro Ray, piloting the Regis here. And we also have, hold on, where is she? Lieutenant Emma Sheen, piloting the Gundam Mark II. And she's not deployed at the moment, but we also have the delightful Fa Yuri piloting the Methus. So this crack team showed up and bailed us out. Afterwards, we've agreed to work together for now. In fact, I believe, they've kind of teamed up with us. Secretly, we had a little dialogue between Bright and Amuro where they discussed about how, they're basically keeping tabs on us by, joining up with our unit. But yeah, looks like they've joined the team for the time being. Although our first course of action was to go and see Char Aznable, as mentioned. So here we are. These are now Neo Zeon's colonies orbiting down there. But before we could even get there, really, we managed to call up Char's assistant Nanai to make sure we are allowed to board the space station, I guess. I don't know. Before we could do all of that, the Bulgaru showed up. These alien dinguses. Quick reminder of what to expect from these guys. These fighters are nothing crazy going on here. They're just little piddly fighters. They do have these medium strength mobile weapons who cannot attack after moving. I believe it's the same with this manta ray shaped warship. Yes, cannot attack after moving, but it has a massive range 8. No one in our group can currently outgun a range 8 except for Bright using his co-pilot Moran's snipe ability will add a +2. That will have the main cannons of the Rock Hylum just barely outrange that guy, but that's very highly specific. I think our best idea is to just rush that thing down, honestly. Hope for the best. Speaking of rushing things down, it's a boring maneuver, but why don't we just mosey on forwards? Standard formation here. So yeah, that's the setup. This looks, I'll admit, this looks a little bit like one of them there, as I keep calling them, little paint can missions. It's not entirely because the warship and the mobile weapons are a little bit sturdier, but there is quite a big lineup of these, like, baby boy fighter craft. So, not sure if this is going to be a particularly crazy mission or not today. We are still playing on hard mode, so I am still gonna play this carefully. Don't want any nasty surprises, but quickly looking at this, anticipating, it looks like there isn't anything particularly drastic to expect from this encounter. Oh, who knows. Could have had somebody board the ships, I guess. Have a little bit of a double move next turn, but eh, I don't know. And oh yeah, also real stress test. As you may recall, last time I did what I've never really done in a Super Robot Wars before, is I balanced out picking out the highest level guys and the lowest level guys to make sure that my lower end of guys gets leveled up as well. Except, of course, for poor Saizo in the Tyrannado, who has officially become kind of the butt monkey of this run. Maybe someday he'll come back to a mission, but I'm not really feeling it. I've got too many better units right now. Which is a little crazy, because the Tyrannado is like a unit, like a main character unit in Super Robot Wars T. But I suppose we'll find out, you know, like the Tyrannado Rex replaces it, so I guess we'll find out just how much better the Rex is as we keep using it instead. That was a really brisk animation, that shot. Did you see the pew? I guess, yeah, like, you know, little baby boy paint can enemy shouldn't have super elaborate attacks, so, yeah. Ooh, lucky. There was a chance we'd miss there. A promising opening here. Boy, look, I love how tiny these, like, warships are, like, these fighters, like, it looked like a little, like, jelly bean that, like, we were sticking an entire power drill into. That was kinda funny. Yeah, probably that was the only one who could reach us this turn. Ah, okay, interesting. The foot soldier elite units are already moving in. I suppose it makes sense. They don't... Again, they need to get in range to attack, so... The warship is still sitting it out. This mission was to just beat all the enemies, right? Hold on. All enemies defeated. Yeah, that's also why this feels like a, you know... Again, I used to use it... I don't know, I don't mean it super, like, despairingly, but, like, you know, it's a bit of a paint can mission. Alright, there's that commander bonus. Remind me again what commander affects hit and dodge rates, which is very handy for real robots that tend to hang out with warships. Yeah, and, you know, the Super Robot series don't as often have warships in them, yeah. Alright, and amusingly you can see that little increase there to accuracy. Not to evasion, apparently. That's curious. Because, you know, there's these two warships are actually giving bonuses to each other, so Echika should also have, yeah, an accuracy increase. Weird that the evasion isn't going up, like it should be increasing both. Oh well. Right, there's a kill we could get here, so somebody could get a early points on the board. Or just a, you know, level up kill here. I don't know, I don't particularly feeling any strong feelings on who should get that kill. I'm wondering also, should I save Rain last again to, like, you know, heal up somebody else? You know, again, just her role as the healer, you know. I don't know. Have Allenby close in instead. She'll probably get hit as well. I mean, it's likely. Oh boy, these fighters are really hard to hit. I wonder, should I already start using my spirit, like my spirit abilities? Let's see how this one goes. 1 out of 4 that it misses. Oh, it didn't. Okay, I thought I was jinxing myself there. Alright. Oh my goodness. Lucky crit too. Yeah, you can see like these guys, they drop in 2 shots, so... Oh! Lucky! Oh, do we just give Shin a kill for funsies? Thinking about who I should be giving kills here to like level them up, like... But like, whatever. Like, Shin's kind of fallen behind in levels. Ooh, will the Sea Whiz blow this guy out of the sky? It will. With a 90% chance to hit, it's a good deal. And this is even an enemy where it really is appropriate to use the Sea Whiz to shoot them down. Like, that thing is supposed to be meant for anti-air use, so against, like, fighters is kind of specifically... I don't know how huge these fighters are, of course. I don't know, like, maybe they are real big boy thingies, so... Oh, I just realized, by the way, we don't have Dunbine nor L-Game deployed this time. That's how this mix-up happened. Oh well, they'll get their chance to shine at some point, but... Yeah, they're benched for a bit. Now we're seeing the huge cast starting to, like, have its effect, you know? Just wondered. No stats on length and weight, because I'm like, I don't know how big this thingy is. The orange depicted represents Lumes' division. Oh, okay. I was speculating last time, like, weren't they different color when we fought them in 30? And I guess that's the reason why? I don't know. Ooh. Kill for Lieutenant Emma. Oh, man. I feel like these morale gains are going to waste here a little bit that we should be getting for our super robots. That's kind of what the tactic should be when knocking out guys, but like... well. Not feeling particularly deadly yet. Ooh, but that chance to hit is kind of low. You know what? We'll do it anyway because, like, I'm not in any hurry here. We'll have somebody else kill it then if, like, Emma can't cinch the kill. I hope we get some sick units. Oh, nice! Get some sick, like, Universal Century units that we can have Emma then pilot. Because I was kind of gushing for her last time. I am terribly fond of Emma, for sure. She's a cool character. But there's also the aspect that, like, I haven't played a game with her in a good while. So that's fun. Oh, wow, instant kill for a shoot down here. Nice. You guys really are a little bit piddly. Ooh, this one I almost want to, like... I guess we could have a sub-pilot use a move. Man, these go fast, these sub-pilot, like, SP growths. We're already, like, Kosuke's about to hit. How is that possible? Is there someone giving us... Hold on. I can't remember my assist links here. 2 morale on Sortie from Mari. That's super good. +5 accuracy. Oh, that's why there was that boost visible on Bright and Echika. Never mind, I thought it was from the aura, but yeah, the commander aura, but no. No, there's nobody giving, like, SP growth here. Just, like, they start out really nicely. Okay, anyway. Sorry, yeah, let's launch a battle chainsaw up this guy's nose. And let's use a focus here with Juzo to make sure. There we go. It's crazy. That's, I guess, the difference. You got a big, chunky super robot hitting a tiny little fighter like this. So yeah, the Super Robot's getting some morale growth here then. No worries on that front. Boom! Nice. And Domon will go and punch the Lissa guy. Why the heck not? Not enough to kill this time. Yes, no. Combattler V maybe has some size bonus being a big old L-sized turbo killer mech. I don't know. 86%, 48%. We're fine. We'll, and look at the damage they do is rather small, so we'll be fine. Hooyah! Nice. Landed the hit. Getting lucky with these strikes so far. Another lucky crit, too. Good heavens. Did one of the assist links have a passive that increases crit chances? I feel like I was not getting these very often in the first few streams. Ugh. Alright. We can't close with anybody. With the Zelgard yet. Let's fan out a little bit. Yeah, let's get a kill for Forte. Get some main character level ups as well, you know. Wow, these are still pretty good stats. Oh, because I've been leveling her up, like, I've been upgrading the Lundrach like crazy. So, yeah. Waha! Alright, that's 4 of them wasted so far, so pretty strong opening. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left of just the fighters, I don't think. 5, I think. Nope, just 4, actually. Yeah, then it's time. Then it's off to the races with the big lads. So we'll see how that all goes, huh? All right, let's. I keep doing this every time, just switching up these two in like this flow. Just seems to work well. Although this time, oh no, he can reach it with a getter punch. All right. Might actually, yeah. Let's keep Kamui for one more turn. Could probably close in with his getter drill on one of the big lads. Yeah, let's actually start that already. Ooh, still not terrible damage. I think we could do this. Let's go. Let's test out how these mobile weapons handle my lads. Got him! Right, we did have a 100% chance. Kamui, pretty accurate. Ooh, I love those, like, drill... Not just the drill whir, but those, like, real, like, big, like, pneumatic, like, pump sounds there. Really dug it. Alright. Very good. I'm doing really good here still. Feeling pretty good about this. Oh dear. This guy can't reach anybody, though. Akira. That's fine. Look at how pumped up he is. And neither can Sagiri close in with anybody. We've blown the enemies up too efficiently. There's just this huge gap among the enemies now. Alright. At least have the Guren close in. 5,000 health is pretty healthy for a tiny little fighter like this, but we're going through them pretty good. I say that. This was actually the first time I think we did, you know, less than full, like less than half their health in this attack. Oh well. Ooh, not enough to kill this guy. Okay, okay. Guess it's gotta be like that sometimes. That's fine. Still have Amuro on the board. Ooh, wow, okay. Look at the damage difference now when it's a unleveled up, like, real robot, like the Regis. Like, this is gonna carve through real quick. Wow. Oh, wow! So that's the miss with a 91% chance to hit, too. You know what? I'm actually not mad. Like, honestly, we had such a strong round up to this point. Like, that's fine. And, you know, Amuro avoided that move from, like, messing him up there, so ultimately good. Alright, we're gonna keep the Zelgard really centered so that next turn I can have Amari brush up with some of my super robots and give a nice big morale boost. So, not necessary yet, but, you know. Next turn, you know. I would like to, like, have her, like, actually do more than just be a, heal unit, or like, morale unit, but, like, it's hard to get the Zelgard online with, like, its awkward, like, you know, it really needs, I should really get a hit and run for Amari. Anyway, let's see, 60% chance, so this one's kind of up in the air. We'll see how these two do. Ah! Ow! Ooh! Ouchie! Well, don't worry, I got more of that. Ooh, I think that was exactly lethal. Damn, Emma getting a lot of points on the board. This is starting to feel a little awkward. She's not supposed to be my, like, buster. Hey, bullseye. That's handy. Okay, Shin can be my buster. I'm fine with that. Let's go. Are we maybe gonna get seed mode in this mission? Could it be possible? Ow! Oh, you jerk! That was a 1 out of 3 chance. Okay, now it's starting to get stinky. That was cool. Unique dialogue for the alien enemy. I love it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get seed mode for Shin if I gets enough good kills. I don't know. Uh-oh, watch out, Amuro. This dude's closing in. Thankfully, we can pop out the large calibers. Okay, I was actually sure we were gonna get another one, just a hat trick of enemies hitting us, but... Ooh, that was also kind of a unique dialogue. That was neat. The hunter's prey fights back. There we... Oh my god! Making up for that earlier miss with a bam. Amuro saw Emma leading him into kills and was like, not on my watch. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh dear. Couldn't have been that easy, huh? Something's approaching! Oh no, that's... Oh shoot! These... Oh my god, hold on! Pump the brakes! What? How many guys is... That's like 20? There's 15 alone on the back row. Yeah, I was trying to remember these bad guys' names. The L-game bad guys. The Poseidon Forces! I've got an A-class heavy metal, which means a member of the extra 13 must be here. Ooh, oh wow. More of these 80s hairs. Considering the forces being mobilized here, I'll be a laughing stock if I don't get results. The Wulgaru aren't attacking us. All units, focus your fire exclusively on the Earth forces. Furthermore, you are also to attack the colonies, as per the mission. They're targeting the colonies, too? Ooh, this is awkward. Why wasn't L-Game a... Well, I guess because it was a surprise that they'd show up, so it would have spoiled things if L-Game was a forced deployment to, like... Now have the awkward situation where, like... You know, Daba's not out there. in this mission, which features the his bad guys. Oh well. Oh, sorry. I'm just once again. My mic is a little bit too loud. I'll lower it just a little bit so that you guys' ears don't pop. My bad, everybody. Anyway. It seems the Wulgaru are ignoring the Poseidal forces and only attacking us. No clue what the story behind that is, but I guess we've got no choice but to take them all on. Wulgaru on one side, Poseidal on the other? Oh, these are bad odds on any day, especially all together. I'd say retreat is our best option here, miss. Oh dear. Abandon the colonies? They are Neo-Zeon colonies, but they are colonies, so, yeah. The longer you take to make a decision, the greater the danger gets. I understand your concerns, Captain, but even so, we will fight them to the bitter end. Even if it means putting the citizens of the A Advent in danger? Yes. After all, the colonies have just as many innocents living on them. Understood. I'll follow your orders, no matter where it ultimately leads us. All units, intercept the Wulgaru and Poseidal forces. Do not let them get any closer to the colonies. Poseidal's actively choosing to endanger civilians. We're the only ones who can fight here. We'll have to do this. This is shaping up to be the toughest fight yet. Yeah, no kidding. What the hell? This was supposed to be an easy ride. Oh my god, it is the enemy turn, because the Wulgaru have, only halfway done. So that means that entire wall of Poseidal dudes is about to roll us over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you guys. I see all these hunting references about these scary Wulgaru, and Kamui's like, ugh, that's cool. Seid ihr das Essen? Nein, wir sind die Jäger. Anyway, I was kind of hoping the 15 guys in the back row were just like a story bit and someone was going to show up and blow them up in a cutscene, but that does not appear to be the case. So, what the hell, man? 38 units! Now I'm looking at the list there. Criminy! Okay. I guess I could do that many guys. It's gonna be very reliant on the enemy turns, countering them though, like get them done in any reasonable time. Oh yeah. I think there was like 11 or 10, let's say 10 Wulgaru left, so 28 heavy metals just parked themselves in front of us. Yikes. Oh, we took one hit to them. Okay, probably this one too. Yeah. Jinxed myself a little bit, but sure. Alright, we'll handle it. There's some good morale growth for the Getter team too, so. Alright. Good, that's one less guy on the board. Good. Only 37 of you left, so who's next? Come on, I'll take you all on. Wow, okay, Getter team's already level 11. I mean, can you deny them? Such a strong group. Oh, where's that? Warship's doing some weird moves over there. We'll figure that out. Okay, this one's really gonna hurt if this one hits, which is entirely possible. Alright, I'm gonna play it risky. Damn, he's got my number. In fact, what if this guy crits? Well, he did. But, like, oh my goodness. Did not need to get this desperate this soon. Yeah, well, you just enjoyed that one, buddy. Yeah, these guys aren't super sturdy either, so it's not that scary, but they sure hit hard. Suddenly I'm feeling the pain as these guys start laying the hits on me. They were called Bal Buds. Okay, okay. Yikes, okay. Oh, cocky. We're gonna have to check out, let's really quickly see. But Bright doesn't have any morale growth yet, like, because he's got the cheapest map attack. We might actually, A, be able to use it, and B, it might come in handy with this encounter. Because there might just be a whole bunch of guys lined up for that cannon fire. Oh boy, here we are bullying. What can I do? I would like to go on the offensive, but like, we are super mega dead. I think what we gotta do, this is a huge use of abilities here. I kind of not a fan of it, but yeah, let's well, you know what? Look at Chizuru is like at like almost full. It's a real sitch where you want to use that ability, I think. So, I'm gonna go. There we go. Now we don't need to evade. We can instead pull out my giant sword! Oh yeah! Okay, didn't even really need that persist, but I wanted to have a little bit of insurance there, because, oh boy, if they want to bully Shin, then, you know, he can't last unprotected for a very long time. Well, points to this mission, though, apart from also just the scaring the bejesus out of me with this, like, lineup, also points that, like, this is not a paint can mission, and this wasn't just beat up the initial enemies that are all just 1 or 2 enemy types. This is a real and proper... We're in a real showdown here now. Oh, by the way, look at Akira. We're gonna just do this to make sure. Look, because he's got the, like, Mega SP growth ability. Might as well just use that on this turn to make sure. He'll be fine for, like, a single attack. And also, like, counter all these guys who want to bully him. Yeah. What was the attack we were using? Was it Energy Cutter again? It was. Yup. Hey, joke. Yeah, I mean, we can keep up this, like, rate of counterattacks. We can wear these guys down, you know. We'll be able to, like, knock them out, like... I wouldn't call them paint cans, given the, fierceness of them, but... I don't know. They're a bit paint canny, but... Okay, getting lucky here with Shin. No more war, this time for real. What does that... What the... Oh, boy. Hell yeah! Okay, let's get this party going. Oh, okay, that's a Batshu. That's what that guy was piloting, was it Gable? But these are just Mook versions. They're elite Mooks for sure, but like they don't have a named pilot on them. That's actually good. Didn't even think about that part. Looks like they're still pretty tough, though. That's a pretty good chance of hitting the Lundrach. Oh, boy. Oh, well. Let's go. Oh! Okay, that's a nasty fake out on that attack. Oh, that's an awesome line! Oh, I should have talked over that. That's awesome. Doink. Yeah, okay, these bot shoes are a little chunkier, though. Will need some work, huh? Oh boy. Oh my god, what is the range on this guy? Oh my goodness. And this is gonna hurt, too. The Ashura Temple. Okay. Wow. Oh, man. Jeez. Sniper unit, huh? Okay. Let's. We don't need to watch this, I guess. No, figure not. Oh, okay. It didn't hurt that much, actually. Just have to block it. Hey, what about the guys in the back row? Getting attacked by that guy proc a cutscene? Okay. I believe the time has finally come for you to make a decision, Miss Echka. While we're getting our asses handed to us? Unfortunately, when it comes to battles, you need to decide whose lives are more important. I understand, but still... Another squadron is inbound. It's... Oh, please, come on. Surely it's gonna be, like, some good guys to help us out. I really shouldn't have opened my mouth. I'm not sure. Well, let's see where this goes, because... This is a fight on their turf. Let's see whose side they fall on, but it is, in fact, Neo Zeon. Are we getting pinced? Oh, you know all about that, huh, Kamui? No, that's not it. Oh my god, it's Gune and, that's gonna be Quest then, the other one there. All units, attack! So... They finally made their move. Neo Zeon is attacking the Poseidal forces! So that means they must be here to protect the colonies! All damaged units, fall back on the double. Aha! Okay, well that explains that then. Well, that's handy. It is quests, alright. Gyune! They're getting away! Not on our watch, they're not. Second Squadron, pursue them! I've learned Neo Zeon's intentions, but now that they've damaged our forces, they must be made to pay. What is he doing? I'll destroy this colony with my Buster Launcher! Whoa! Wait, was that the Hyakushiki? Did I see that right? What? What? Hold on now. I don't think so! Ugh! About time you showed up, Camille! What is going on here? Sorry. It took a bit to get the first squadron out the door. Still, nice going. You saved the day. All we have to do is beat back their main force, and we won. Camille? Is that you? Yeah. You're with Neo Zeon? I'll fill you in later. We need to intercept the enemy first. Then, Neo Zeon isn't our enemy? For the minute, it's looking that way, huh? Oh my goodness. We are not, Captain Bright. We have no intention of attacking you, as long as you show us the same courtesy. We're here to help, Captain Bright. Understood. We appreciate the assistance. We don't need Delando Bell thanking us. Defending the colonies is our job. Let's do this, Gyune. Don't boss me around, Camille. Is this really the time to be arguing? Use your head. So, I guess they're on our side? Not sure, but seems like it. We all come from the Earth. Let's work together. Okay, that's... Thanks, Callan. I guess that's a pet talk.
Right. All units, coordinate with Neo Zeon and repel the enemy. Roger!
Okay. Oh my god, the warship's still sticking around here. Oh boy, so let's take a look at some of these units we're dealing with. The Bachu we know already. What did Headliner do? Plus 6 sight and... That's right, they all have amazing sight and mobility. That's why they're so good at, like, landing shots on us. Yeah, let's review the capabilities of our enemies. Interestingly, Barn Gania and the Ashura Temple just is parked here now, facing off against our erstwhile allies, I guess, with Neo Zeon, including Camille Bidan, the protagonist of Zeta Gundam, piloting, I'm pretty sure it's the Hyakushiki. It's the full armor Hyakushiki. Oh, that's sick. Right, this is what, that's why I recognized it, like, because in Super Robot Wars 30, when Char joined our unit, he was piloting this, and I thought that was an awesome, like, oh my god, look at this, like, obscure unit, which has shown up in some past Super Robot Wars, so it's not entirely unknown, but still, I thought it was so cool that that's, like, a unit in these games now. And looks like now the proud tradition is being carried by Camille. Wow. Anyway, let's review the enemies first. So the Ashura Temple also has the Zimmerit coating ability that all of the heavy metals have. Ranged beam attacks are heavily reduced, so this is actually a bit of a bad matchup, because guess what Gundam units like to use is ranged beam attacks. He has a really good headliner ability, plus 10 unit sight and mobility, and plus 1 move. Non-map, non-range, that's why he's sniping so well. Plus 1 range. He's also got potential, instinct, guard, ignore size, so he's just rocking everything. And apply terrain doubles the benefit from spaces with defense rate and dodge rate terrain effects. That is an incredible ability. Thankfully, there's no terrain bonuses here in space, so that at least he's not benefiting from. But yeah, otherwise, this guy is a monster being fought in any kind of terrain. Yeah, range 8 on his power launcher. And he's got a buster launcher, like a area attack thing. Yeah, boy. Alright, alright. Let's also check out the battleship that showed up here, the Sarge Aupus. Okay, it's just a captain. Okay, this was a portrait guy's face. I thought it might be a dude. Chain of command. All of own forces gain a bonus to hit rate equal to number of other units in own forces on the map divided by force. This stacks for each unit with this ability on the map. Oh, that's very powerful. Wow. So that's also why they're hitting so well. The enemies get a, bonus to their hit rate from this dude. So as long as we can remove enemies, that number will go down, but also if we can shoot down the Sarge Aupus, that will also help out. He's got headliner as well, basic stuff, potential, support attack, guard, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, things are a little bit more even, especially numbers-wise, but we still got our work cut out for us, I feel like. This is quite the formation we're dealing with here. Alright, no, let's not panic. Let's not panic. Start by fixing up Emma's machine there. Might as well. Do not have the 110 to fire the Mega Particle Cannon yet. Especially not the 120 over there. Yeah, 102, we only had the one we started with, so it's gonna take a little bit of work to get that number up. Oh, right, we didn't look at our new heroes' abilities here really quickly. Here's Yune. The Hyakushiki Kai comes with a beam coat for free. Not as good as the Zimmerit coating, but still. Got missiles, beam cannon, explosive bolts. It's its only post-movement attack, not amazing. And a long Mega Buster. Camille is an incredible new type, so look at those final hit dodge rates. My god. None of these have new type recommendations, so nothing's benefiting from that new type level 5 ability. Fighter Spirit +2 is pretty good. Wow, really good starting morale, 127. They got a boost joining in early, or joining late in the fight. Spirit Endurance, these those effects don't affect him, that's amazing. And yeah, he's got a morale plus, so more morale gains from attacking. Nice. We have Quest Paraya? Or is it Quest Air? Hold on now. Paraya. I think she uses like a fake name, Quest Air, at some point, I think. She's one of Char's amazing Buster units, piloting the Yagdoga. This is a fun unit design. Comes with a shield, got a Mega Gatling gun as its regular weapon, Beam Saber. It's got funnels and and a Mega Particle Cannon. I don't remember that one actually. Oh man, these ones not that amazing against a guy with a good shield. So we're gonna have against beam ranged attacks. So we're gonna have to use the Beam Saber, I guess, to start with. Oh, and her ability, sorry. Also a new type, not quite as powerful as Camille over there. And also same fighter spirit and morale, so that's something. And then, of course, Grumpy Gus, Gune Gus. He is a cyber new type. I forgot that part. I thought he was a natural new type. Well, in effect, he still gets the benefits of a new type still. He's got potential level 5. That's really powerful, actually, for a real robot pilot. And Defiance. Ah, he is. That's for all of them scrappy, like, up-and-comers. Yeah, he's also piloting a Yagdoga with a slightly different color scheme, and also slightly different weapons. Does not have the Gatling cannon that Quest rocks. That is a actual story detail. He's got an assault rifle. Otherwise, it's the same array of abilities, so yeah. Those funnels, by the way, amazing. But they actually, that's crazy. They have less damage than the particle cannon, but they actually need a little bit of morale for you to fire them off. So, yeah, okay. Let's deal with the sitch over here before we move in over there. Oh, and also, we could use an assist link at this point. I don't know which one I'd use at this point, honestly. So we'll sit out on here for a bit. Maybe we'll drop... What did Faith do? 6,000 HP to a target ally. But why can't I use it? It's like... Oh, no, it's target ally, and I was aiming at Emma, so I would have to do it here. It's a huge waste, but still. Oh, it's not going to be a huge waste for Kamui. But, like... Got this Vigor here, so I'm probably going to use that instead for Baku. Maybe we sit around, wait I can get Ropet online, and we can then, like, start busting these guys. It's a good ability to use when there's a ton of enemies available, so, yeah. Let's just start clearing guys out, I guess. Now we start dropping some spirits, given the situation here.
I can't believe Camille is with Neo Zeon. Is this Char's influence at work again?
It is kind of messed up that Camille is there on Team Char so openly, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yep. Nice. Man, those crits coming out strong today. Nice. Alright, let's move in closer to this Fracas, I guess. Haha. And, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Callan is right in range for that warship to open fire. So if I wanted to, like, keep that warship moving in, I'd have to, like, bait it to come closer. And that's what I'm gonna do. I don't usually think smart like this, but now's the time, I think. So, let's go. Oh, nice. We can actually shoot this guy down with the Dribble Drill Sturm coming in from there. So let's do that. Let's have some fun, guys. No, wait. No, I'm looking wrong. The shoot down is for this guy. So we can't shoot this guy down with the Dribble Drill Sturm, or at least it's not showing that. But, oh well. Let's attack this guy then and see what happens. Maybe we'll shoot it down with the Dribble Drill Sturm. Let's go. Yeah. By the way, which turn are we on? Is this only turn 3? I think this is only turn 3. And we're already in this giant mess with these enemies. Alright. It's fine. Ooh, I don't remember seeing this attack. That must be his, like, weakest attack. I guess we haven't really had a chance to use that yet, so... Alright. Sick. Ah, jeez. I'd really like to move in and, like, use my dogma on somebody. Ah, shoot. Why don't we use it? We've never used Forte's ultimate move. This might just be the fight where we get a chance for that, so... On the other hand, the God Gundam could really use that ability. Oh man, choices. Let's see, Domon's level 9 and Forte's level 8. Let's have Forte be a buster for a bit, just for funsies. Let's shoot this guy down. Gonna make sure that happens by... I don't know if the Magna Beam Launcher T is enough to kill. Oh, it actually does say shoot down there, so I guess it is enough to kill. We're gonna make sure that we land a hit. No, that means... No, that means them together is enough to shoot down, I think. Sorry, I'm overthinking. Let's just use that. These two attacks together should defo be enough to put this guy down. Get rid of one of these heavy middles. Also get Amari some level ups. She's falling behind at level 7, so... That's a really funny line. Ooh, coming in hot, but not hot enough. Oh, that Zimmerit coding! I forgot about that part. That's still barely enough. Oh, jeez. Okay, lucky. Humiliation. Hey, got that level up I was looking for. Nice. How's their spirits, by the way? Anyone I should use cheer or... I should use cheer on, like... Echika, I think, maybe. No, because she's also falling behind on levels, so make sure she gets some points on the screen. But before I forget, so just to remind myself really quickly, the other dogmas that I've yet to use are the Spria, the Will to restore SP, Potent de Font to restore energy. This is the one I keep using, Adjacent Allies, 10 morale. And this one, all enemies within 2 spaces lose 100 EN and suffer a whole bunch of debuffs. That could also be handy, just throw the... Then this fight could also be a one where we get to use that. Just throw us the Zelgard into a Fracas and, like, drop that ability, you know. Completely nerf a whole bunch of units. But right now, of course, the one I keep using... Boom. Now then. Meanwhile, we got that long rifle here. Could shoot some guys down, actually. Let's shoot this dude who can... Oh, here, hold on. Let's use Flash, and let's hope we just land this shot. Although right now I should actually be playing for serious moding here a little bit. I shouldn't be leaving this one to a chance, to 75%, I feel like. Oh no! I jinxed myself. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. I jinxed myself. Alright. I want to keep moving this fight this way so these guys keep trailing after me. Now, these guys can just stand around and shoot. I guess at Emma, at least this guy can. But yeah, I want to pull that warship in closer, so I don't actually want to move in here into this range, so this guy can reach. So we're going to keep bullying dudes on this side of the fight. And that's not super necessary. And let's just move in there. Let's go after this Bachu. Let's use this to make sure we also don't get destroyed. Ah! Yeah, this guy's chunky. This is going to take a while to take these Bachus down. Fake out! It's fine. Whew! Oh, nice! Level up! Thank you. Thinking about my options here now. Alright. Alright, we got a bunch of guys we could bust down with this attack. Ah, what the hell. Let's take a guy down so we can also use the Analyze ability with Ropet. Shoot that guy down, I guess. And let's use the Cheer ability from Iori, as I was saying. Make sure we get that used. Ooh, should I use our own... Yeah, we should, because, like, Mina's, like, all capped out on abilities. So, yeah, let's do that. We should also maybe drop an Analyze. Yeah, but we're about to do that, so... But it's gonna go to waste, like, his... Whatever, we'll use it next turn. There's a few points will go to waste, but... And the brakes. Alright, let's go. I couldn't make a decision. And to think I call myself a representative...
Misechka, your orders, please.
Right.
We won't get far unless we climb the hill standing in our way. So, let's take care of that first, shall we?
Thank you, Captain Novi. Launch the attack, if you'd please.
Aye, aye, miss.
Okay. Line up. Plop. Wonder if I could have used a weaker attack. Would it have reached this guy? I just now realized I'm kind of blasting my chunkiest shot here. Now well. Ah, there's that fake out miss. I know about that. It's fine. We got him. Oh boy. Alright. Now this is still a tricky fight, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, because, like, oh my god, so close to level 9 all of a sudden. Nice. This is a tricky encounter on account of, like, these battleships and this guy. I think the fight at Panama was still rougher, because, like, there were 4 named enemies. Now, there's only one named boss enemy here, which is this guy, Barngania. But these battleships are still really chunky. They're going to take a while to wear them down. Well, actually, 1100's not that bad. And 1500's also not super bad. But then also these elite Bachus are still here that we got to deal with, so... yeah, It's a tricky sitch. In fact, I wonder if I'm using this in round too early. I don't know. because we can't really start wailing on the boss characters yet on this turn properly, I guess. But I'm not using it because there's this plethora of enemies we can deal with. Oh, should I actually... Yeah, why the hell not with his Spirit Sietch. He's got that ability. Oh, nice. V laser. Yeah, let's actually hold the line with Combattler V. He'll start busting up this guy when he swoops in, I guess. Let's do that. Let's do that. I can weather this attack. Pew, 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 pew. Oh! Well, we won't be worrying about that guy's counterattack. Holy moly! I'm telling you, man, these frickin' super robots, they're so cranked up. Wow! It's really only this guy that's the problem, I guess, next. Or, I don't know. Anyway, I did not expect that came out of left field for sure. Wow. Nope. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna use my abilities now a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, I'm maybe playing a little too risky here by not blasting away like those enemies who are on low health. I'm again putting all my eggs in the basket of like, watch me win in, you know, the enemy phase when all of them attack on my units and I get to blast them away. But I am setting myself up for a very real threat of, like, a lot of attacks coming my way, so I don't know. This might be some dumb gameplay from me. I might be, once again, I might be treating hard mode a little bit too casually now. Oh boy. Oop. But let's not despair. Managed to pull myself out of these stitches earlier, so... No morale growth, because we're in hard mode, so that's how it goes. That do be how it goes. You can't counterattack from that range, sucker! Which means this is exactly what I want to do. Hey, maybe with the crit luck I've been having today, let's see what happens with this one. I do wish my battleships were a little bit more in the middle of my units, actually, giving those huge commander bonuses. At least Bright's giving them. Oh, yeah, they have that Zimmerit coding. Well, I mean, imagine what that damage would have been without that, because that was still incredibly solid, so hell yeah. Hell to the yes. Alright, Do we have hit and run on... We did not. We don't have hit and run on this unit. Okay, that's fine. Use that Mega Buster Striker. It's better than the Magna Beam Launcher. Alright. Everybody can be shot down. Damn, alright, that's some points on the board for Sagiri. What if we used a slightly less chunky Magna Beam Launcher? Yeah, not quite everybody can get shot down. Alright, let's use this instead and clear out, let's see, 33110, 2727. This guy's the chunkiest. This guy's going down. Where are you at? Okay. Ooh. Really worth it to use that focus now because she was so up on her SP. Although she did have a nice trust we could have maybe saved for a bad day, but nah. Bam! Get the big guns. Ooh! Still that Zimmerit code in, like, bothering us, but still, look at those numbers on the board. Yeah, okay, but not exactly leveling up. Oh, right, I did use the Analyze. That's also why Combattler V blasted that guy away, right. But hey, that's why I used that ability. Alright, nobody I can carve up real good with the Excalibur. The Beam Rifle, actually enough to shoot down a guy, but what if I use the Beam Saber? We could put down one of these dudes. I'm thinking we do that, maybe. Yeah? Or maybe that guy over there? Not enough to shoot down. Let's not get crazy here with our movement with Shin, because they seem to want to bully Shin, and I don't want to have him get bullied. Oh, never mind, we can't kill quite everybody. Well, I said let's not get crazy. Let's have Shin move towards that guy over there, in case we can maybe help out in the fight over there. Yeah, I'm gonna save my. I'm gonna risk this. This I'm gonna risk. Oh, and I also have my persist is still online. So yeah, I'm gonna risk this. Save on points for Shin, who I really used up his spirit points. Come on! Come on! Exactly, that's exactly lethal. I shouldn't keep quoting that. That guy was a sex pest who kept saying that, wasn't he? My bad, everybody. I'm thinking there on that one. I'd like to attack this guy, but I can't get into 2 range to kill him with the Ninja Art Yojimbu. Oh my god, we're 1 point away from getting Tenraiken unlocked and finally finding out what that even is. Oh boy. Neat. Alright, well, I don't know. Kill this guy. Oh, yeah. We might go use Tenraiken on this guy, actually. Let's see what happens. Oh, is that a little... Yeah, whatever. I want to do it. Hype and ready to go. Oh yeah! Zimmerit this, baby. Ninja close combat. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Kira over here. We got God Gogun ready to go. Do we have... Oh, we can also use Psychic God Ray. Alpha! Oh boy. The question is, do I feel like Akira can tank the whole lineup of bad guys there if I'm playing this aggressively? Oh, I'm living on the edge, aren't I? Oh boy. Let's do this at least to make sure... Oh, you know, Smart thing, actually. Let's do this. Because, like, we kill this guy, and that flash will be retained on the enemy turn. See, now I'm removing guys off the board, just in case. Now I'm using a little bit of my brain power. Like, that flash will be retained on the first enemy that attacks Akira on the next enemy phase. So, you know. Oh my god, level 11, how are we this buff? Oh boy, but that's just 1 unit left to do stuff. Oh boy. Thankfully, that morale growth goes for everybody on this team, so there we go, first of all. And, right, Spine Crusher. Can't reach that guy, so instead... Move over here. Oh, enough to destroy one of the mooks. I'm telling you, I think using that analyze on all the enemies was a smart play. I swear, you guys. Anyway, bah, blah, good lord. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? Oh boy. I think it'll be fine, but let's see after this fight. Ho 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 ho! No beam attacks there, my friend. Nor ranged, so. Adios, buddy. Oh my god, our energy's getting a little low, though. We might have to have the Zelgard move in and use its dogma to increase the energy. Like, wow, we're actually kind of running on fumes a little bit. Okay, no, there's no worry. I was afraid that because I was actually moving too close here to the warship that it could attack. But no, my plan's still solid. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy can attack Combattler V, which with that V sign is not going to be a problem, I think. But these two are going to have to close the distance, so that's a turn wasted on them, and that's fine. Oh, wait, we still have this lineup over here. But, you know what, because I'm just going to take a break here on the start of the enemy phase, but let's actually take a break here and have a dramatic 3-on-1 fight here after I come back from the break, because I've been recording for an hour now. So, yeah. This is the first, possibly only break of today's stream. Everybody stand up, go get some drinks or food or use the bathroom, and I will catch you in about 5 or 10 minutes or so, okay? Okay, bye! Alright, everybody, back from that break. Let's get back into it, shall we? So where did we leave off? We left off with this trio about the tango with this boss. Very scary, I thought. So it's, having Quest and Yune on the team is actually kind of interesting. We'll see if they become permanent members or not. It's not that crazy. Like, Quest at least has been a secret character in a couple of Super Robot Wars. So has Yune. And the one I've been talking about a lot lately, Super Robot Wars D, that I've played some amount. Been on a break at the moment. But I've been meaning to play Alpha Gaiden, actually, because like I never have actually finished Alpha Gaiden. I only played like the first few missions of it. But I've now been like actually psyched up because I've been doing so good in this hard mode. Super Robot Wars Y, I've been like, oh, maybe I can do Alpha Gaiden at last. So, yeah. But anyway, in Super Robot Wars D that was playing a little bit earlier, these two just default join your group, because, like, you're heavily involved with the Neo Zeon, like, guys in that, so. Let's see, 2600 damage if we can land a hit with the funnels, but remember that Zimmerit coding, so let's compare by going into Beam Saber range. It's still worse, so we do want to use the funnels, but it's not very impressive, that damage. And his damage, on the other hand, is pretty bad. So, what can we do? We could blow our budget here by using Flash and Bullseye, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, like, for one round, we're going to wail on this guy, get the use out of that Analyze. But, like, yeah, we can't do that for much longer.
I don't know why, but I can tell Hathaway isn't on the Rock Island. I wonder if I'll ever see him again. Oh, I've got to do my part to make sure I do. Right now, I'm a soldier of Neo Zeon.
Sure. Let's go! It's the first time using funnels in this Super Robot Wars. Huzzah! Little underwhelming for our first go, huh? Oh my god, that's quite the... 4 cannons firing all together. Yeah, I can see this guy's a problem. Alright. Next up, Yune. It actually... What? He can't do it with the funnels, huh? Okay. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why can't Yune do that? Oh, Quest just has more starting morale. Oh, okay. Alright, that'll explain that. Then Yune will instead close in and stab this guy with his Beam Saber, which is also a move. 72% chance to hit. Okay, I like those odds a little bit better. Let's just use... Let's just use Flash then, and hope for the best. Whatever, it's just a Beam Saber slash anyway, so it's nothing crazy. I never thought I'd actually be fighting alongside the Londo Bell. But I'll deal. It's a good chance to show them what I've got. I'll never lose to the Captain, Camille, or Amuro. Just you watch. Oh boy. This guy with the chip on his shoulder, man. Hey, got the hit in there. Oh, I love it. Man, that... Why do all these guys have these animations which really look like they're gonna hit until the last second? It is really psyching me out. Oh man, look at all his abilities that are about to tick in a bit as his morale keeps growing. Oh, this is a mess. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god. No, we're not firing the map attack. That's not very impressive. Now, let's see. Now, if Camille goes in with his explosive bolt, that'll do 3,140 damage. Very nice. If we use the big gun, that's actually worse. Alright. Lesson learned. So let's have Camille move towards our main forces here. Swipe attack like this. Alright. You get him on the left, I'll get him on the right. Let's go! Ooh, we only got this focus here, so I'm gonna do that, I guess, to make sure we land a hit, and maybe we'll get lucky and not get tagged.
How dare you interfere with me?
I'll make you pay for trying to drag civilians into the battle.
Gold is the color of eternity, truly fitting for Emperor Poseidon. I'll show you the hard way that gold doesn't suit scum like you!
Oh, referring the color of the Hyakushiki. Makes sense. Good. Doink. Punch him with some missiles. Hey, look at that. Did 8,000 health off of him in one round, so that's pretty good. Yeah, again, not super squishy, these L-game units. But this is gonna hurt, though. Oh, if it would land, that is. Haha! Mieru! Ooh. I do actually have a different Zeta Gundam song lined up. Folks who watched my Super Robot Wars 30 playthroughs will recall that I did mess around with Camille's music. But maybe we save that until possibly we get the actual Zeta Gundam, mayhaps? I don't know. Anyway, yep. That went pretty well, but now comes the scary part. Can we survive this enemy phase? Ooh, I could have used an assist link on somebody. Maybe something could have helped out? We'll figure it out. We'll probably use Astanages to heal up everybody after this is all over, yeah? That's actually a pretty decent use, yeah? Open fire! Got him. Oh, that's interesting. It's sight down on the anti-A guns of the Rock Hylum. Gotta remember that. That's different from the mobility down that all the Vulcans and Sea Whizzes that our Gundams have. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Let's just risk it. I shouldn't have risked it! Ooh, them Vulcan cannons, speaking of. Oh, another lucky crit, but not enough to kill, obviously. Yeah, this guy's like, I'll take him out. Oh, really? Oh, right, we can't reach from this range. Duh. We don't have a snipe on us. I forgot about that part. Right, we got that one guy with the V sign, but this guy's a little bit spaced out worse. Oh, well. That's fine. Beep, beep, beep.
Ya joke!
Don't have a snipe on him either, so, yeah. Alright, and this bunkum fight over here. We might soon have Getter Arc ready to begin with its Thunder Bomber. We'll probably take down one of those battleships, which would be sick! Gotta think about that energy sitch, though. Pow, baby! Mess with the Getter and you get the fist! Right, then here's this guy. Again, look at that. Now it's in range for sure, but that's fine. It's exactly where Caballer V wants it. Ooh, we're gonna use that Spine Crusher, use up all our energy. Oh well. YOLO. Ooh, I forgot to check the chances of hitting, actually. Oh boy. If this misses, That's gonna really annoy me, because, like, that's a huge energy cost for a fat load of nothing. Vroom. We don't have any resupply units yet, do we? Like, units that could, like, provide like, energy and stuff back. We only have the healing units, Rising Gundam and Mythos, I think. Anyway, we got the landing. We got the hit there. It's all good. It's all gravy. But yeah, now Getter is completely out of gas. I've been so, like, aggro with him. Assist is up to 3. God damn. Okay. Let's go. Yeah! Lucky. Yeah, Shin is now pulling his weight after, like, really getting bodied at the start of this combat. Oh yeah! Oh my god, level 10 Shin. He's so jacked. He's got Excel all of a sudden. Alright. I forgot all about Amuro in this fracas. Let's risk it still. It's fine. Again, like, he's got that back weapon system that he can afford to blow up. But, oh man, right, we only got beam attack, so nothing will really work well against... And he's too close to use the large caliber one, so yeah, this is kind of piddling, but whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah! Yeah, not impressive, but yeah, they got my number with the Regis on this, for sure. Oh shit, here's this, like, bullying con bit that I was worried about. Yeah, we can't do the rolling attack anymore, so we just have to do the punch. Which is still, like, pretty good. Look at those damage values. Imagine if we get a crit now, and also, like, the little, like, potential we got from that hit. Barely makes this a kill, though. Yeah, no, but a man can dream. Oh, okay. Oh, the sneaky Git, like... This is the enemy AI playing smart. Knows that, like, it'll survive this round, so... Okay. You dirty guy. Well... Hey, maybe now it's time for that Hail Mary crit, huh? Let's see how it goes. Ah! Sweet Jesus! Ah, man. Would have been so sweet for that lucky crit there to just, like, tip the scales, give that guy a lesson in grodiness. Ah, shoot, we can't do anything. We're so dry on like, energy. Damn. There's no... We can't drop any, like, oh yeah, freaking random energy restoration. That's not happening, so we're just gonna have to... No spirits either. Nope. Yeah, we're just gonna have to defend. Wow, brutal. This Batshu. Oh, man. What a sucky guy. Yeah. Man, I thought Akira was gonna be in trouble, and I was very, very wrong, huh? Okay, so... Let's actually... Let's do an evade, because we got that persist there. So, 38% chance to hit, like, you know... And, you know, it's still unlikely, and, like, the damage isn't super bad because of the persist, so... Let's go. Okay. I should have seen that one coming. Okay, well now we're all spread all over the map. Like, we are really, like, breaking formation, huh? Alright, let's see if we can figure out what we should be doing here. Let's at least move in so we can have some ship-to-ship combat over here. I guess. I guess we'll recover there. Alright. Now let's see. What was the range of that? 50 EN. Oh, you know what I could have... Oh, shoot! When we had that... When this guy was attacking us, we could have used the assist link to, like, activate Trick and just get this guy with that. Ah, man. As a trick on this dude. Aw, dude. But then we couldn't do Astanage's heal, which I think I will be doing now. We're not actually that beat up, but you know what? Just make sure everything's fine. We're gonna do that anyway. Yeah, darn. Oh, you smart boy, you. Oh, by the way, now this guy's in range to attack Emma next turn, so I'm thinking we actually do close in instead of using the long rifle, because it's gonna bully her, I'm sure. If I don't watch myself, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was my, yeah. That was my screw up. So yeah, sorry, I was thinking about this now. So the Dogma, restore 50 N to 2 spaces. So yeah, we can close in and we could then get to work over here. But I do wonder if I should actually get into a battleship instead to heal up for a turn. Thunder Bomber needs 70 EN, so even with that heal, it's not good enough, honestly, that Dogma buff. Yeah. Tricky sitch, I don't know. We could kill that Batshu. Bit of a waste, I suppose, so I think what we'll do is we will move the Rock Hylum so that come we can board it and like get a little bit of a neat energy boost there. And we will close in over here. Switching to close combat. So I'm not going to use focus because we've got such a good chance of hitting here. We're going to use flash instead to like just avoid that attack. And if this one misses, well, I'll be a little bit mad for sure. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah. Next up. Now, I foresee people getting more beat up on this end, so I'm thinking we move the Rising Gundam that way rather than this way. Especially, you know, Echika's going to be providing some heals with the A Advent special ability. So, let's actually... Yeah, there's nobody really to heal with right now. Let's actually get rid of that pesky Batshu over there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Because, like, that like, is annoying that this guy tricked me like that with the attack on Amuro. So, oh boy, it deserves... Yeah, let's get a kill for Rain. Although I guess I could have also sat around and, like, moved her in to, like, once someone gets hit to, like, heal up. Oh, man, whatever. Hands off the chess piece, and I think we're turning this tide around, but there's some chunky boss enemies still left, so that I'm still not convinced we got this necessarily super clean yet, but... Or that we can, I'm not convinced we can get all lax here yet, but... We'll manage. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to launch Combattler V, because I picked that guy up there. Alright. I'm thinking we drop this other Excel at this point. Ooh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, we're getting dirty, you guys. This is but it's time to play dirty, you know? This is the time to be a dirty boy. A dirty boy. We're gonna power up that spirit, because Hyoma's got that ability unlocked, and that's quite the ability. And you know what's pretty easy to hit? A giant freaking ship, so we don't need to worry about, like, options for, like, increasing accuracy. Didn't think we'd get this move ever again, huh? But here we are. Because of the difficulty of, like, increasing our gang and morale in this hard mode, but we got the tools for that. This is a really funny attack animation. It's always amusing. It's also appropriate to use this mega attack on like a battleship to like just rip through it, like, you know, because sometimes it's like, why would you use this mega attack on a little tiny guy? But in this case, it's a proper like warship. Oh, I didn't think about that part. Maybe worry about defense, but actually this guy's not very impressive damage-wise. Wow, alright. Maybe that's why I didn't think about it. I was like, oh, well, no, look at those damage values, that's fine. Now then, so... Did this guy have any... This guy, the Rock Island, have any post-movement? No. So, let's see, I'm just, like, figuring out where Kirik can move. Square, that's... there, so we'll move here. Now we'll have Kirik move in here to heal up a little bit. There we go, on the Rock Island. Oh, it feels good to have two battleships now. Really, like, increases your base abilities there. Oh my god, we're gonna find out what combination VTX is if we just manage to get a quick kill on somebody. Ah, geez, which actually is not very easily said, because this counts as a goddamn beam attack! Ah, darn it. Another guy who's not very strong against this enemy lineup. But hey, you know what? 2890, like, that's still pretty damn good. And Amari can still act, so... Okay, we gotta use one of these on somebody. Well, you know what? Let's use it right now, actually. Wow. Why not? Sagiri doesn't need to use her abilities then, because she's not, you know, attacking from far away. So, yeah, let's frickin' go. Wow. This is actually kind of smart. Kinda. A little bit.
軍人さんが相手でも引けない理由がある。ネリルさん、ストライカーを。せっかくだから日本持ってけ。
Yeah, baby. Big guns. Big guns.
お題がしましたよ。いいところ見せるわよ。
Ah, admit it, that hurt you, buddy, even with your Zimmerit coating. Oh, yeah.
私も続きます。そこ。すごい旋風のせい。
Let's go!
渦を巻き、敵を撃て。
No beams here, and actually, I don't think this counts as a melee attack, doesn't it? So, yeah, alright. That's acceptable damage. I like that. Alright, next up. Actually, look at this. Enemies aren't down to 9. We're actually doing pretty good here. These guys are a bit of a problem. These guys are surprisingly chonky. Thinking about my options here on, like, who do I maybe bully a little bit. But I'm also thinking, where do I move after the hit and run? Because I think these guys over here have the sitch with this gank squad. So I think it probably is better to move in on this ship after I do my attack. I think. That's decent damage, but it's gonna shoot me down. Wow, okay, hold on now. Ooh, I'm playing risky now, but hey, you know what? Again, this is the unit that we can allow to be a little bit risky. It'll give this guy a morale boost, is the annoying part, but hey. Might as well have a little bit of wacky, crazy fun here. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm really sorry, guys. Oh my god, this attack's elaborate. Wait a second. Hey, there we go. Paid off. All right. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is awkward. Feeling. Stomach is actually feeling a little upset all of a sudden. I don't know why. So this is just a really quick break. I guess we get a second break today at a regular time. Just really quickly, I'm gonna need to stand off. Like I'll try to keep this short. So don't worry. I'll be back in just a jiff, everybody. But yeah, I gotta start really quickly. Alright, I'm back again. I'm sorry for that. That was awkward. Having to peace out for a bit there, but now we're back in the action. Alright, so... how do we mop up this now? I start to say mop up, like we... Still got a little bit of work to take down this gang of no good nicks here, but... I think we're making it happen. Oh, cool. That support attack for the beam hoop there, that's kind of fun. Well, let's do that. Let's just go for this guy. Look, we're close enough to get the third attack of our guy here. Like, that's so awkward. Like, we haven't even seen these two moves. This one, I don't think I've yet... Like, I never played X far enough to unlock this move. But I did get Evil Cleaving Light. It's a cool... It's like a rider kick. It's pretty neat. I'll just spoil that. So, but yeah. Apparently, I'm never gonna get to see that because it's just so hard to get that morale growth for Amari. Maybe if I could get like one of those attack plus morale abilities on Amari, that will tip her over. Better growth, but for now, we're a bit helpless. Hey! Don't worry, Allenby, I never would. Haha! I didn't think there was any chance, but it would have been so cool if that was enough to kill. Nope. Alright, here's the Guren. Also, we're 1 point away. Everybody's just sitting nice with 1 point to go to beat a guy. Okay. So for this option, let's see, who's the healthiest boy? It's the Bachu. Alright, let's go. Take out that Bachu. Oh, that's right, though. Like, Callan doesn't really have any abilities for chances to hit, does she? Is there... Who could provide that tune? Echika could. I guess we'll do that. Ah, well. I'm sure we get a kill for her as well. Oh yeah! That's a funny line. I don't know why, but it's Ore no heavy metal ga! Hey, nice. Oh, Callan was that behind on levels, huh? Alright. Good, good, good. Interesting, we could still actually move this way to help out in that fight, or we close in on this battleship. Let's do it. We gotta pile in and make sure we kill this guy, you know, on turn 4. Sadly, looking like we can't get a turn 4 win for that mega bonus money. It's too bad, but we'll do this instead, so. Let's just do this. I think I'll gamble with a 34% chance. It's only 1 out of 3. Let's go! Okay, even a crit there as well. Wow. Nice. Oh my god, that's quite the salvo of fire. Looks like we slipped through that volley. Oof. Right, it's also got a map attack that it cannot quite yet use, but is very close to using. It probably will after we kill 3 enemies on the enemy turn, so it could just map attack us next turn. That's actually a little scary. But I'm sure we'll survive. Anyway, guess who's got their final move unlocked here? Which we have yet to see again, I'm sad to admit. Don't have a Excel, and Kiao's not ready to go with that Excel, so it's not happening. But we can do this. Move in with the Koryudan, because this has a mobility down, actually pretty handy on this dude. And we're going to use this intuition also to really make sure we land that hit, because, yeah, then we can bully this guy. Oh, and also... Let's also... No. This Analyze that we've been waiting to drop. We could also do it on a Sarge Outpost. Could have used that before we attack. Oh well. But we want to bully him, so maybe we'll do that and, you know, save that for next turn. Okay. Okay, not a huge increase in damage, but still. Very nice. So let's go. And then next turn we'll get to actually see the you know, her special move. Well, now I'm actually not so sure, like, if there'll be a next turn. We'll see how this goes, but especially because now we're going to be landing hits easier on this dude. With that mobility down. I do like the designs in this series. These are cool. They're simple because they're like 80s robots, but they're pretty cool. Like these designs. Like I like this idea of all these like guns forming up for like the salvo that it fires. Very cool. Alright. 110. We just can't get that. Can't cinch that super mode activation. Yeah, let's persist. Might land that hit. Oh, how nice of Domon to ask for them to clear out. This is, I think, we're seeing, like, obviously the size difference is messing us up here. Medium units attacking what's probably a 2L unit, so that's also why our damage output is not all that spectacular. In fact, let's take a quick look. After this fight, of course, just before this. Yeah. This guy is very chunky. With our lineup of guys. Oh, they got that hit in. Alright, I'm glad I used that. Persist. Yeah, this unit, let's see. Size 2L. Yeah, that's a huge size difference we got going. But this guy is... Oh, it's also size 2L. Never mind. We just hit insanely hard with the Super EM. Oh, and also ignores size. That'll do it. That'll do it then. So it goes. Because I was like, how did we manage to pop off so much damage with that move, even if it was a killing, you know, final move? And that's the reason why. There you go. There you go. Okay, nice. We can close in. Bring out the Excalibur. Ah, 96 now to hit. Look at that. So we're gonna use Persist instead of Focus, since we got such a good chance of hitting. Let's boogie. Yeah, sadly looking like we might not get to see Lundrach's, like, special final move either, because now we're just bopping these guys. Wow. Another one like that and this guy's done for, although his potential has just procced. So this fight is still on, for sure. Like, getting this final damage on him is going to be a bit of a workout. How much did he get morale there? He was exactly 110 just now. He's... Oh, no, I was looking at somebody else who was 110. Never mind, I don't know where he was sitting at. Now he's at 129. He's 1 point away from activating Seed Mode. Damn. That's certainly is something, Now then, Raideen over here. Could do a Psychic Ray God Alpha. I don't know, let's keep on this side in case we need to go back and mop some guys up. I think the guys over here have it handled, so let's instead go in here. Still got that flash online too. Wow. This'll leave a mark. There's only one size difference here, baby. Oh, bye-bye. Man, I'm tripping on the bridge of this ship. Although, yeah, now for sure next turn. Right. Next turn we're getting that map attack, so... Oh boy. It is still destroy all enemies, right? Yeah, it's not defeat this guy. Okay. So it's still game on, baby. Alright. Okay. Let's see. That's not very amazing damage. Yeah, let's see. Now our SP is low, so we can only afford the flash. I don't want Quest to go down, so there might be a miss here. I'll accept it at this point. With these stakes, I will accept it. But, 70% chance. That mobility down move was very clutch, honestly. But let's see. Maybe we can blow up that battleship with the secret super move of our ninja robot that we've never seen, so hold on to your butts, everybody. Oh, landed a hit. Good lord. Should have checked like what happens if I close into like melee, but probably since earlier this was still stronger. I guess her melee is just that bad. Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Not enough to kill. Beam Saber. Also not enough to kill, but very likely to hit, so... I drop that flash on him as well, to make sure we dip past that, and let's close it. That means Camille, like the badass, is getting his win in this encounter. Could have moved on the other side of this guy, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's a mop-up sitch. Oh, really? Shall we test that theory, Barn? Actually, I'm not sure if, like, even now the beam gun on the Hyakushiki is enough. The long range, but it apparently is. Could also put a hole in this guy. Maybe I should put this guy down so he doesn't have a chance to like be a miss on his turn. So I'll stick with that. I didn't realize though that like we can reach that ship over there. Does it have a Zimmerit coating? It does. Oh, that's dirty. That's really nasty. That like the ships also get the Zimmerit coating. Okay, look at how spread out we are. This has been quite the fracas. But yeah, no. I shall get rid of this lad here so that he's not going to be a problem on the enemy turn. Fire!
Orlando Bell, Captain Bright, Lieutenant Amaro, Lieutenant Emma. What should I do?
Ooh, pensive about the sides you picked? Look, I just want to stunt with the main gun, This big gun! Especially after that guy was like, I don't need to worry about mobile suit beams. Let's give him a humiliation. Ooh, almost leveled up. Save E program is going to be fantastic for Getter, as we just now found out that he easily runs dry quick. I don't know if, like, I've already probably given some ability to Getter, but, like, I'm going to give that to them Get Boys.
We've accomplished our minimum objectives. No need to draw this out any longer.
We won. Somehow.
Yeah, the fighting's only gonna get worse if they deploy the extra 13 on the front lines in earnest.
Weird dialogue as if we won the whole fight, but I guess it is a bit of a formality at this point, so let's get on with it. This will be enough to kill, but let's gamble. A little bit of funsies. Now we can have some funsies. I'm feeling much safer now after that direct deck. Still shouldn't start slacking off for sure, but, like, let's clean this up. We might get that turn 4 kill after all if, like, the battleship doesn't use its map attack. Like, if, like, an idiot it goes after Raideen and we can just blow it away. It's like a complete loser. Oh, yeah, level 11 for Amuro. Good heavens. Uh-oh. Or then this guy just doesn't die on his turn. Right, I didn't even think about that. Poor Echika and the Hey Advent. Such bad time also, like, getting it, like, online with its attacks. Here I should have used, like, a focus ability, I think. Like, if I could have, like, make sure we land a hit. It was, like, 80% chance to hit, so this might actually be a humiliation on my end. Let's see. There's the crew hanging out on the bridges. We love to see them. Fire! Let's see that fake out. There's a fake out dodge here. No, sorry. Well, first all these shots. Yoink! I dodged it. And he actually dodged them all. Okay, man. Dirty. Fine. That means we're gonna have to clean that guy up real good. Meanwhile, over here, see, now I'm thinking, now we do a little something to make sure we push through this one. So I'm gonna drop that right there. I think I used the flash last time to avoid damage, but now, yeah, really spending Emma's points here very hard, I suppose, but let's go. Fire! Oh, nice. Man, Emma. Is Emma gonna get MVP just by sheer weight of kills? Well, let's find out how this goes down, yeah? Okay. Well, at least we're gonna get that hit this time, but, yeah. Could I have used focus? I could have used focus when that one Wolgaroo attacked, so, yeah, well. Ow.
市民を動揺させないためにもここは守勢に回ります。敵艦射程内に入りました。こりゃ打ち合いになりますな。
Hell yeah, Novi.
攻撃目標捕捉。
Yeah, have we fought any enemy ships all that much yet? I don't remember. This really might be our first ship-to-ship action, honestly. That's very fun. Got 2 for the price of 1 with that L-game ship over there. Whoop. No. Oh no! It's fine power, I guess. Alright, I think... Oh, there's a couple still, like, these Bow Buds Never mind, I was like, I think there's only the battleship left. Nope, it's still these dudes. Ooh! Well, we get to see one special move here. I guess all the other ones aren't enough to kill, so we get the really strut with combination VTX, which actually is an ammo-based move. Let's check it out. Oh, should I have used an ability? Oh god, hold on. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Yoink! Here we go, VTX! The what now? Ooh, that was weird, the lack of animation on the mouths there. I don't know. Oh, cool! Kind of a team-up move. I see, this is one of those, let's just shoot everything at the enemy attacks. Oh, I like that. Hell yeah! Bam! Overkill? Yes, but delightful? Also yes. Whoa, man. Oh, another level up. Oh, actually, no, I think that's her first level up. Never mind. Still good. Now, this guy, well, you know what? I think Guren's gonna be easier to bully. No. You silly man. Oh, I actually hope this hits, because this is gonna look awesome if... Nah, well. It would have been so funny, because it was 0 damage thanks to the shield. BAM! Just speaking of overkill, but hey, these guys were asking for it. Oh, wait. What? It didn't attack even with its map weapon. Well, that is curious. Anyway, yeah, hold on. Let's now see. We've got a little bit of mop-up duty here, so we can wrap this up all nice. This finale. Who should get some levels ups is the question. Everyone's level 8, I think. Like, we don't have... Sword pilot level, just out of curiosity. Yeah, Advent, Tyrannado, Zelgard are our lowest level chumps. We still can't even do the... Okay, but we can do Tempesta at least. Blow that guy up. But I don't want to do that. I actually want to... yeah, I'm saving... You know, like I said, we want to see this, yeah? So we're going to see it. So it's Tyrannado and the... Herbiderb Echka that could like get the kill here. So let's make sure this guy goes down by having the Emma there for backup. Actually, hold on. Is this enough to kill? It's not enough to kill. Well, that's annoying. What if we dropped another Analyze on this dude? Still not enough to kill. That is so annoying. Alright, well, let's get that guy out of the board first anyway, so. Do another one of them combinations. We saw it once and you loved it. Let's do it again, baby. Yeah, I don't... It looks so awkward than just frozen there. I mean, it clearly is because there's, like, variable dialogue there, but, like... I don't know. I would have put the extra effort to, like, have different mouth animations, I guess, depending on which choice of dialogue. That just looks odd. Have it, you know, have one of their mouths flap depending on, like, who is talking. It doesn't have to match the lips. I don't know. It's such a minor complaint. I know it's kind of douchey of me to like but because otherwise this is a really fun attack sequence. I certainly like this quite a bit, so. Wipe out! Oh! I was about to say it again, but like, that's exactly what we needed. Precise kill. Ooh, the assist is up to 3. Man, can't believe we got it that high here. Okay, Ah, shoot, let's just use Kiao to, like, so that he levels up a little. There's no really need, but, like, just to make sure he levels up a little bit, let's have, I mean, I could do this to heal up my guys again. There's not that many people, right? So. Leave the rear support to me. Just to, you know, make sure, you know, it's just for the level up for him as well, you know. Anyway, now let's see. Do we have... No... See, I was hoping someone would have Mercy. We could, you know, have somebody go just, like, knock this guy, you know, down to 10 HP and then, like, blow him up with the A Advent, but that obviously did not happen. Let's see. Okay, this might actually crit on that 1% and, like, kill this guy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the beam rifle instead to make sure. We're fine. Oh my god, okay, Fine. Emma wanted to strut her stuff. Let's see how this goes, you know. She should survive this, possibly? Ow. Wow, dodged on that 75% chance. Wow, okay. Emma, oh man, I really gotta stop bad-mouthing her. She's gonna be so cool. Once we get her, like, in a better mobile suit. I think I talked about this last time. Did I? Like, it's so weird that the Gundam Mark II feels super underpowered. Because it's like, it's the top of the line, like, latest high-tech, like, mobile suit when it's, like, introduced at the very start of Zeta Gundam, but it feels like everything outclasses it very, very quickly, and obviously the Zeta Gundam eventually shows up and, like, you know, is the thing after that. So that by the time of Double Zeta Gundam, the Mark II is just that thing that, like, I think L is the one who usually pilots it. You know, like, it's like, that's not all that amazing. But, yeah, it's supposed to be a Gundam. It should be, like, an amazing unit, honestly, but, I don't know. Alright, anyway, yeah. Let's go. Can we get Echika up to level 10? I wouldn't mind that, so I wouldn't have to worry about leveling up for a couple more missions after that. Gotcha! Alright. So, I guess in closing here, now that we basically got this mission done, yeah, alright, it ultimately wasn't that tough of a mission, once again, but boy did I get scared with that halfway point sitch. That was kind of fun, like how scary it looked for a minute there with that lineup of all those guys, but hey, we cleared them pretty good, like... Looks like hard mode is... Wow, we really did get up to level 10. Wow. Ooh, we got Rouse there. Interesting. I think that's like gives other units morale. That might come in handy.
All Wolgaroo units have been destroyed.
I have heard that Orange Force has apparently been spotted in numerous locations. I pronounced that wrong. It was like, I've heard that Orange Force has apparently been spotted in numerous locations. They might be a recon unit sent to scout out the Earth sphere prior to their main invasion. Okay, but we still got one guy to clear. So yeah, my conclusion, like, yeah, we did really clean here, and I'm pretty happy with, like... I think the enemy, like... Because you can see the weapon upgrades got, like, one blip there. I think the enemy upgrades are, like, a little bit tiered, maybe, so I think it might be going up later on, so there might be like another jump in difficulty later, but it seems like for now we like matched with the enemy pretty nicely. But now, anyway, this isn't super like any particularly like, oh my goodness, look at this, like, you know, the story moment for like Forte to bust this out, but so it's not super story appropriate, but we're still gonna do it. Let's check out, oh, that's not very amazing damage, but like, it gets the job done, aye? So, very good. No, nothing particular to use here, fancy. We just close in and finish this. Also, we got that beam ribbon. There's a backup just in case, but we're not gonna need it. What is your final technique? Ooh. Ooh, sick. Oh my god, the after images. Oh, it's got a sight down effect even. Wow. Oh, sick, that ninja stomp pose. I see! Use the sword or the dagger as a lightning rod. Sick. Alright, I like that. That was a fun move. Points. Although you can, it wasn't super crazy spectacular, because I'm pretty sure they're saving a few unlocks still for Forte, yeah. Support attack program, nice.
Both the Poseidal and Wulgaru forces have been defeated.
Still, I doubt we're out of the woods just yet.
Are we really gonna do this with the Neo Zeon guys?
Indeed. Camille.
Attention, members of the A Advent. Supreme Commander Char Aznable has instructed me to show you in.
He has?
Yes, sir. He wants to meet and speak with you all face to face, apparently.
Captain Bright.
I don't think it's a trap. Not after everything that just happened.
Understood. Then the A Advent shall accept the Supreme Commander's invitation.
Thank you very much. Follow us, please.
Char, now we'll know what's actually on your mind.
Ooh, mysterious. Ooh, that's tense music. Side 3, Bunch 1. What a bunch this is.
Thank you for coming, Representative Echka. I've heard a great deal about you.
There's Char looking spiff. He's in person. My god.
Thank you kindly for your invitation, Supreme Commander Char Aznable.
Please, there's no need to be so tense. You're the representative of an entire nation, and I'm just a leader of a militia.
I don't think that's accurate, sir. He's being so humble.
Do you mean to say you aren't the representative of Side 3?
Not at the moment, no.
Does that mean you intend to take the Daikun name and step up at some point?
That isn't something to discuss right now, Amuro.
The colonies acquired complete independence due to the dissolution of the New Earth Federation. However, years of bad blood between the nations of Earth and the colonies have created many hurdles when negotiating with them.
You could put it that way, yeah. I've built a lot of connections by virtue of putting in a lot of appearances in different places. Now I'm simply leveraging those connections to build bridges between the Earth and space.
Why did you summon us here?
I thought this might be a good opportunity to set the record straight, seeing as you were already visiting Side 3. Representative Echka.
Yes?
I'd like to propose an official alliance between Neo Zeon and the A Advent. Okay? Reasonable man Char here? As its Supreme Commander, I pledge that Neo Zeon will offer you support and military aid. In exchange, I'd like to ask that the A Advent provide Neo Zeon and its affiliated nations with energy. Well, we already got a matching color scheme here, so could we really refuse this request? We'll see.
Explain what that attack on the A Advent near Londenion was about before we get into that.
That wasn't Neo Zeon. Terrorists posing as Neo-Zeon soldiers have been identified in various regions. We believe they are attempting to simultaneously ruin our name and sow discord in society.
So you're victims too, in other words.
We are. We've been investigating them ourselves, but we keep running into dead ends, unfortunately.
And you're asking us to take your word on that?
Bright. If I were to attack the Lando Bell's headquarters, you'd know I'd at least have the courtesy to say hello to you and Amuro. Yeah, it's not really funny, Char. I don't know. Ask your escort there. She can tell whether I'm speaking from the heart or not. Oh! Sounds like you figured out what I am, then. Hayes has helped me in the past, and seeing as you're one of them, I'd like to place my faith in your insight. Interesting gamble?
Forte. I don't think this is a setup on his part. As the representative of the A Advent, your proposition is quite enticing, Supreme Commander Char Aznable. We'll need to review the terms in greater detail, but consider us very interested.
Glad to hear it. You're even smarter than the rumors claim, Representative.
No, not at all. I'm still far too indecisive.
Interesting, yeah, sure. That was the theme of this mission, I guess. Everyone struggles with making the right choices. The only difference is how much of that struggle you show to others. Ah, that's a cool. This is a cool connection between Char and Ichka. Like that being his like mentor role kind of thing here. I like that.
You felt the same way, Commander.
That question is perhaps better directed at Amuro, not me. Ooh, Amuro's still not playing along. He's not a fan. Something bothering you?
No, it's nothing. You say you're offering military aid. Are you going to dispatch troops to the A Advent?
Correct. However, the Wolgaru currently pose a security threat to the colonies, as you saw in today's battle. That, plus the presence of groups like the Poseidal forces, means we can't mobilize our main forces. Not that it's exactly a proper substitute, but I'd like to loan you some of our finest young talent, Bright. He's got a little bell he rings, oh jeez.
Camille Bidan and company, reporting for duty.
Look at his spiffy 80s outfit with that blazer. Oh, I love this look.
Camille.
It's been a while, Captain Bright. Sorry for staying out of contact.
I wish to loan Camille Bidan, Gyune Gus, and Quess Air to the A Advent. I told you guys that, like, she uses that fake name. Which was the fake name, actually? Pariah or Air? Anyway, what would you say to that?
We would be more than happy to accept.
What about you, Camille? Does that work for you?
Yes, sir.
And Gyune? Quess? Oh, I'm so used to seeing their pilot outfits, I forget they have these spiffy Neo-Zeon uniforms.
If you tell me to go, I'll go, Captain.
Likewise. If it's an order, I'll carry it out.
Amuro is with the A Advent as well. There's a great deal you can learn from him. Ooh, that's smoldering, though. I have a gift to make up for saddling you with the mentor role, of course. Here is a list of what Neo-Zeon will be supplying the A Advent.
The mass production new Gundam? I thought that project was shelved. They actually completed it?
Are we getting a mass production new Gundam this early? Well, actually, it's, yeah, you get that fairly early whenever it's a thing in a Super Robot Wars. Okay, but still, like, we've only been rocking the Regis for one mission. Wow, okay, cool. Yes, I'm told it was developed in the event that the war with Neo-Zeon dragged on. But since that didn't happen, it was bounced from place to place until it ended up in my lap.
I won't thank you for this.
Nor would I expect you to. We're looking into what became of the new and Zeta Gundams as well, but we haven't had much success.
Sounds to me like you already know everything that's happening on our end.
Yeah, he's done his homework pretty well. Well, as the saying goes, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Was that Sun Tzu who said that, or some other goober? I don't know. Not that we're enemies anymore, of course. Yeah, no, I knew he'd be smoldering on that next one, wordlessly with the ... I think this calls for a discussion at greater length. Representative Echka, right. Would you mind if I borrowed Amuro for a moment?
What do you think, Amuro?
I'd like nothing better. You all go on without me.
Very well. In that case, we shall show your pilots to the Advent.
Thank you, Representative.
Wow! I can't believe you're ahead of state. I mean, you're like my age. I certainly didn't get to this position by myself.
Here's to a stable alliance, Supreme Commander Char.
Indeed. Let us both strive to ensure one another's prosperity.
Oh boy, oh, I'm gonna need a drink after all this heaviness to know what's gonna come up here. Running a bit low on water. Might need to run to get that real quick. We'll see. Well, this is our chance. Let's take this elsewhere. Lead the way. Oh, we don't even get to see, or maybe it'll be after this scene, but oh, I love that, you know, that'd be so baller if, like, we didn't even see what the, like, encounter with Amuro and Char is. All that pent-up history. Oh, dude. Boy, I didn't know what we were getting into, so I just made, like, a random, like, thumbnail with Char on it and Amuro. Boy, did I pick an amazing thumbnail to use for this mission, huh, guys? Wow.
Camille!
Fa. Sorry for not keeping in touch.
It's okay. You're all right, and that's all that matters.
Oops, sorry. A little burpee there from all the water I've been drinking. Wow. Too much talking and drinking at the same time, you know. My bad, everybody.
Have you been with Neo Zeon this whole time? Yeah. At first, my only plan was to ask Lieutenant Captain Char, about what his true plans were.
For those not in the know, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but just bringing it up, like, Lieutenant Quattro was his cover name when Char was, you know, working with the Ayug, which is super weird because Char is already not his real name, but I don't know, I haven't really talked about that too much. They mentioned the Daikun family names, so, like, yeah. That guy's got a history of fake names, huh?
But the captain said he'd show me with actions, not words.
And that's why you stuck with Neo Zeon?
Yeah. It seems like Emperor Lelouch's assassination did more than just change the world. It also changed the captain.
It changed Char Aznable, huh?
I wanted to see what he'd do after abandoning the idea of war as a means to an end.
You could have at least told us where you were and what you were doing then. Camille?
The captain found his path forward. Meanwhile, I had no idea how I should live in the New World Order. When I thought about it, I realized all I'd done was fight, ever since I ended up with the Ayug. So, with the war over, I decided I should try to find something new for myself in a brand new place. Neo Zeon.
Did you find an answer?
No.
Oh, that's surprising.
Huh?
I'm Shin Asuka, though I guess you'd probably know me better as the pilot of Zaft's Destiny Gundam.
That was you?
I'm not really sure how to put this, but back in the Revolutionary War, it seemed like you had a strong will guiding you through battle. Man, I've been harping this up so much, but all these little character interactions, like from different series, they have been so cool in this, like, Super Robot Wars Y. And now Shin and Camille having a heart-to-heart when Shin kind of is the Camille analog in the story of Gundam Seed. This is so neat. I really love this. I thought that was why I lost to you. But now...
Maybe that was how it was for me back then, but not anymore.
I get it. You've also been carried along with the flow, huh?
So?
We're from different worlds, but I guess everyone worries about stuff like that.
I'm sorry, you are...
Double my road. I come from Pentagonal world.
I see. It's nice to meet you, Daba.
Yeah, like Pentagonal world, okay. Well, I guess if you know Sho Zama and Byston well, then another crazy world is nothing new, huh?
You've got a lot of nerve using Neo Zeon as a pit stop on your journey of self-discovery. In the end, you never once put on a Neo Zeon uniform or normal suit.
Gyune.
Oh, can it, Gyune? Taking your jealousy out on Camille is a bad look.
Jealous? What do I have to be jealous about?
You're annoyed that the captain pays more attention to Camille than to you. I mean, he even gave the Hyakushiki to Camille.
I have a Yagdoga, a fitting MS for a new type like me. Let's get one thing straight, Camille. The captain isn't here. That means there's no one who'll shower you with attention and wise next.
Cut to Emma and Fa and
Bright.
You're so wrong, Gyune. Meanwhile, everybody here is like, who the hell are you? Gyune Gus? Okay, cool. Anyway, Camille, let's talk about our game plan in the next fight. This is so delusional.
I'll take this chance to show you, the captain, and Amuro Ray exactly what I'm made of. Let me show you just what I'm made of!
Hot damn! That... I do believe we've got a declaration of rivalry here. And right in front of everyone, too.
Don't mock me!
You're on, Gyune. I'm not gonna keep depending on the captain forever either. I'll hold my own against you, so I can stand on my own 2 feet.
Okay, I'm kind of liking this dynamic. Gyune is not really my favorite character, and honestly, neither is Quest all that much. They're kind of like, okay, those guys are in Char's Counterattacks too, sure, why not? But yeah, Gyune in particular, like, okay, whatever, sure, with his whole, like,
I'm good, I'm cool, I can prove myself.
You know what would be absolutely baller? It's probably not going to happen in this Super Robot Wars. It would have happened by now. She would have been here with these two, but there's that one, like, really snarky, like, human, like not new type pilot that's with Neo Zeon in Char's Counterattack. I think Resin is her name. That would be so baller if there was a Super Robot Wars where Resin was a unit that joins you, like she would join your crew. I would actually really love that, because I don't know, that'd be an interesting. You could do something really interesting with like having her on the team. I feel like, I don't know, she's not either that interesting either, but just like by virtue of like her not showing up as much in these games as Gyune and Quest, I kind of would really dig seeing what would happen with a game where Resin is a playable unit and is like on the team and taking part in the plot. I don't know.
I'm in your corner, Camille. Yeah, you and the rest of us can't just drift along forever. Look at him, making allies already.
I knew this would happen, Gyune, you goober.
Don't sulk. I'll be rooting for you, okay?
You mean it?
Yeah, I mean, not having anyone at all would just be way too pathetic otherwise.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I gotta give some points to Quest. That's really funny.
As you can see, they're not exactly team players, but Gyune and Quest aren't bad people either. I hope you'll get along with them.
For sure. Glad to have you on board, Gyune.
I'm not here to make friends.
Some people just have to be prickly.
Captain, thank you for giving me this chance. I'll find my path forward someday. I promise you that. And when I do,
Okay, well, this is still fine. I'd love to see this scene, but it would have been so crazy if we never knew what happened between the two, you know? Make yourself at home. I've sent everyone else away. I see being Supreme Commander comes with some nice benefits. Are you saying I don't deserve it? Not at all. Especially not as you currently are. You finally cracked a smile. I'm sorry. You've just changed so much that I'm still struggling to process it all. I pronounced process weird there. My apologies. It's starting to be long, you know. Once you get past 2 hours, 30 minutes, my brain starts to be a little fried with reading these lines. Cut me some slack, guys. Understandable. Especially after we fought to what should have been the death in the final battle of the Revolutionary War. Tell me, what made you change? There wasn't just one thing. Haman, Gilbert Doolendal, Miliardo Peacecraft, Trez Kushrenada. Yeah, a bunch of jerks. I don't know. Well, actually, now that I think about it, there's only one jerk on that list. I'll leave it to you to figure out which one it is, but hint, it's the one that I don't think is ever a playable character in a Super Robot Wars. All of them fought for their ideal futures, but I no longer knew if those futures could be achieved through conflict. And then there was Lelouch v. Britannia's death. His death is what put a stop to the all-out destructive war between the Earth and space. And not just in the sense of them losing a leader. That man had made himself the target of all the world's hatred, and took it with him to the grave. That gave me time to think. I see. By the way, I just now realized, Char's switched to, also, a more casual outfit, hasn't he? Because he had the, epaulettes and a cloak, I'm pretty sure? That's really funny. No, this is my smoking jacket. You have to believe me. I don't know. But I could swear he had a different outfit on. We gotta roll the tapes. He had a different outfit while we were in the official meeting, didn't he? And then there's you. Remember when you told me back during the war that I was too impatient for a solution? Now wait on me. That's why I decided I'd wait a bit longer, to see how the world turned out. And then the New Earth Federation dissolved before you got your answer. Yes. When that gave the Space Noids their independence in the most unexpected way, I lost my reason to fight. However, I'd already reclaimed the name of Char, so I had no choice but to find a new path. Nothing's ever easy for a son of a martyr, huh? If nothing else, I'd like to think I have a better idea of what I should be doing now than I did back when I was Quattro Vagina. Enough to show you my face, at least. Hearing something like that from you, the way you are now, makes me proud. That's why I'd like to bet on the A Advent. Because you're on it. It's dangerous. On multiple levels. Incredible power always brings conflict with it. That ship could become the Joker card of this era. That is a weird phrase, but sure. And times are beginning to change. I'm counting on you, Amuro. The world needs your strength. Don't give me too much credit. I'm just a pilot. Still, I'll do all I can to live up to being the Red Comet's rival. Don't let me down. I should get going. Wouldn't want to overstay my welcome. I hope we can find time to share a drink when we next meet. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. Lala, have you released Amuro and I? No, that's not it. The three of us have just taken a single step forward, that's all. I have to wonder where we'll go next. Ah! Speaking of a drink... Not what I expected. That was an unexpected trip. I'm glad Shin was on the mission, because, wow, what... Well, he has been conspicuously absent so far, but hey, it's Kira Yamato, everybody! Round of applause! Hold on. Yay! Our hero and savior of Gundam Seed. Jeez, wow, okay.
Excuse me. Sorry for calling you all the way here. So your guests have left? Yes. I was considering introducing you to the A Advent as well, if the circumstances proved right.
Oh, sad Kira. My heart breaks.
However, it seems it's not time for that yet. How's he doing? Honestly, the same as me. Being too sincere limits your options in life. I won't tell you to be as shameless as me, but both of you could stand to ease up a little. Right. Your power will eventually be needed, now that times are changing. You should make up your mind before that happens. I'm trying to.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're still not done with this. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, the bad guys, okay. So that's it. Char Aznable never makes his move. I suppose that means the term of the first Neo-Zeon War is simply the Neo-Zeon War now. Oh yeah, right, because the Char's counterattack thing is the second one. And right now it looks like, yeah, Char seemed like a pretty good egg in that encounter. I'm not sure, but maybe we could trust no meteors, but I don't know. Super Robot Wars Impact has an interesting finale if you can fight it out to the true ending, which maybe if you put your eggs in Char's basket, ends a bit badly in there, so... yeah, but okay, yeah, looks like Char seems like a pretty stand-up guy right now, huh? This is a cause for celebration. Agreed. The preparations are almost complete. All that's left is... Understood. It's just about time for us to take the stage. Sure, yeah, maybe we could use some bad guys becoming more of a thing. We got the new Gundam mass production type with the fin funnels equipped. We got the option parts incom. Groovy. Sagiri was the ace. I am shocked. She did great in that mission, but I did not expect that at all. Wow, alright. We got the Save E and the support attack program. We killed 29 units in that brouhaha. Impressive. Oh yeah. Grinding those levels out. Boy, those rank 2 guys are gonna take forever though. Poor lads. Except Ropet, because I just like, you know, can't help myself. Gotta keep throwing those abilities on Ropet, you know, because he's so good with that ability. You know. Boy, that was a lot of stuff to take care of, but I still wanna take care of level ups and start up our next mission, because it's just a good flow for these streams, everybody.
Let's go! The V in Combattler V stands for victory!
Good on ya, Hyoma. Yeah, let's put a save right there. And let's keep playing. I'm not going to take any more breaks today, so we'll just continue this, you know. The world seems more grim by the day. I want to find some way I can help. Is there any awards missions thingies? Oh, right, okay, now we've unlocked all the missions again on account of, you know, we wrapped up that business, so... Game wants us to go pick up the Majestic Prince crew next. Alright, I can do that. Not pushing us on the main quest yet. Even though we are F rank, so we could go to Astikasia already if we wanted to and not be too worried, you know. Yeah, but I was looking, there is a talking mission. This will give us rewards, so it's better to do this before we start doing the level ups. 300 total score. Ah, the number of enemy units we've killed. Okay. Cool. Miss Echka? Wise Next has now reached a cumulative score of 300. A fitting testament to the battles we've fought. The A Advent is where it is today thanks to the struggles we've overcome. We owe it all to the efforts of everyone in Wise Next. This isn't exactly something we should celebrate publicly, but I would like to inform everyone somehow. Nira Kanai is in full agreement, seemingly. Nira Kanai has developed a new skill program in recognition for our efforts. That's certainly helpful. If we keep downing enemy units like this, I'm sure the system will create more rewards for us. I really don't think shooting down enemies is a thing to celebrate, though. I understand what you mean. Yet we must keep pressing on down this road. It's the only way to find the peace and freedom you long for. Indeed. I can't hesitate, especially not while the members of Wise Next are risking their lives for us. We'll keep fighting so someday we can live in a world where we don't need to count our victories. And what is this golden skill that we unlock? Let's find out. Proud Ace. Okay. My excitement, because it's not super useful in like an immediate situation. That's the thing that reduces the like kill count you need to get the ace status for your unit. I think it like goes down to 60 instead of 70. Or is it like 50 instead of... I don't know. Whatever. I don't know who to use that on at the moment. I already used it on Forte for that main character energy, so, whatever. We can't afford anything yet over here, dang it. That's what I want. That's what I need. I crave it. All that MXP we're not getting. We would already have 1,200. We could, like, pop on over here by now. Price of parts in the shop. We don't have any damn shop yet, god damn it. That's not very useful. Oh my god, plus 10% would also be really nice though, so... Yeah. Let's say I get these two, and then we start piling on over here, because that's gonna be really good. Alright, let's go customize. Ooh! We have quite a bit of money here. 155840. What's that halved? 155 halved is like 75. I think. Just kind of busted my calculator out for this one. Sorry, I'm doing actual calculator math. 7750. Alright. Let's go down to 7.5 if we need to, just in case. So, do we want to mess up this order at all? I don't know. I like my current team. I think we're going to sit on that. What was the synergy again for blue? Gain 5 SP on sortie. Very good. That's why our support, like our sub pilots reached their cap so fast. That's fine with me. You know what? That's fine with me. Now let's look at our assignments and option parts, because we now have an option part for the new Gundam mass production. So, this is the new Gundam regularly. It comes with those big old fin funnels. If we want to, we could swap it with the incoms. This, actually, to explain what this is actually, I need to talk about a little bit of Gundam lore here. The funnels are the, standard equipment, that big wing of there. We saw Quest use them, and Yune could have used them, but his morale wasn't good enough. The funnels are controlled by new types, which are, the psychics of the Gundam universe, to, put it in simple terms, And you need to be a psychic, a new type, to control the funnels. They're like remote-controlled, laser battery thingies, And they're so intensive that you need, actual psychic powers to be able to remote control, move them around the, battlefield. Incoms were built later in the series, by the, research facilities to provide similar abilities to non-new types. So they're wire-guided laser beam cannons that, fly around and, fire on the stead of the, pilot, kind of like the funnels. So basically, this is a choice of, do we want this to be for a new type or a non-new type? So if we wanted to, we could actually have Emma pilot this thing with the Incom versions, and she could, like, use those weapons. Boy, by the way, if I'm explaining this wrong and it actually isn't how it is for some reason here, but that's how I always remember it being, so. But I think, you know, the obvious choice is to give this to Amuro now. I have Amuro pilot the mass production new Gundam, which, by the way, has a sick color scheme. That's the fun thing about this. I kind of love this a little bit more than the regular new Gundam, because I think this, like, turquoise color scheme is really cool looking. Because ultimately I like the Hainu the most, which we're probably not going to be getting, because they would have mentioned Beltor Chica's Children, the series, if the Hainu was in this one. But yeah, the regular new Gundam, I think, color-wise, is not as cool as the mass production one. But yeah, I think, yeah, we could have Emma rock this thing now that she's like a buster all of a sudden. But I think the efficient thing actually to do is to go to assign and stick Amuro there. Voila! And then, like I said, like this poor Gundam Mark II, so underpowered, we're gonna just abandon that poor thing. Because I honestly think Emma will get the most work. The Regis is more powerful than... Like, look at those, like... Oh, no, never mind. That's the stat increases. My bad. That's because it's, like, no much piloting at the moment. Whoopsie. Anyway. But like, let's leave. If we went to the... No, we can't really compare it. Sorry. All right, we can't do this. All right. But anyway, yeah, I honestly think Emma on the Regis is the next best thing. Maybe Camille on the Regis and Emma in the Hyakushiki might be an option, but I kind of love the idea of Camille piloting the Hyakushiki, so I think we're just going to do that for a bit. I could also have Camille pilot the Gundam Mark II, would be kind of accurate as well, but yeah. Again, the Hyakushiki, that's just really fun that that's there, so... That does mean that we kind of wasted money last time on the Gundam Mark II with that one blip. Oh, well. I can live with that. Maybe. So, let's see now. We got a couple abilities here. We got the Proud Ace, but... Huh? Owned 5? Oh, I missed that part that we got that many of them. Okay. So we got the Save Energy, we got Ignore Size, and we got Support Attack. Where's our boy Takuma? Like yeah, I'm thinking Save Energy might be the best for him, because, like, we just saw that the Getter just completely ran out of gas there. Actually, should it actually be Baku? Does it matter which one of the three it is? Because Baku was the one who, like, ran the meter down, because he gets that, those buster moves out so quick. Kamui also kind of affected it, but maybe I'll give it to Baku instead. Might just be the smart thing to do, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. So, Sumi. Now, who could be a good support attacker, I wonder? Like, who could benefit from having that ability? Kind of wanted to give that to Camille, almost. I don't know, it just seems like it might be nice for Camille. Have him be there backing our crew up, you know? I don't know. This is a bit of a hard choice. Yune and Quest also seem like these, like, little, like, you know, support characters, so it might also be good for one of them. But, I don't know, maybe so that Camille gets something fun. Let's give him support attack. Ta-da. Ah, well. Finally, let's equip some parts. Let's check the mass production new Gundam. What could we do? Who did I give this again? I gave it to the L game. Okay. Get assist. Oh, that we got that from the DLC thing that I'm not so excited for. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get any parts. That's right. I only got the level up thingies. Huh. Alright, so never mind. Alright, what? Oh, that marks that's a battleship. Okay. Still no shop. Yeah. Now let's do some upgrading. Why don't we do some upgrading? Hey, Raideen coming along strong. We'll love to see that. 450, 480. Yep. There we go. The new Gundam, starting off from scratch once again. That's fine. Here we go. Ah, the Regis getting some action as well. Energy is really good for this guy, being such an energy-intensive unit, so... Defo put a point there. Oh my god, we're going through money so fast now, because we've got those, like, real buster guys there that we're upping. Oh boy. These guys who are so leveled up. Oh jeez. Hopefully I can level up the whole crew. Let's... Man, this guy's slow, slow boy. It's all that armor with that full armor weighing him down. That's fine. Force Impulse is coming along nicely too. If we get a certain character I'm expecting us to get, should still be fine to level up the Force Impulse. So, you know, we're probably going to trade to the Destiny at some point. And the Zeta and the New, let's not pretend, but, you know. Force Impulse might still get a little bit of use from somebody who might be joining the team. Somebody I'm really hoping is going to join the team. Also, yeah, you saw there we got to level up the weapons on the A Advent. That'll help out. Maybe we could have shot that guy without needing Emma to help out that battleship earlier today. Maybe. I don't know. Oh boy, money is draining. That's the goal, though. Man, these guys who sat out the fight, man, forgot about that. Just Great Mazinger, Dynazenon, Dunbine, Elgame, some real big boys just sat out that fight. And we did fine, so feeling still good about my choices. No regrets. We're below 100,000 now. Okie dokie. Ooh, and we are hitting that final level 5 tier here. Lundrach. Ooh, boy. Saucy. Yeah, now remember, I'll spend down to my half unless we need to go the whole gamut to level up everybody. Or, like, upgrade everybody. So, like, I will dip below 75k, which looks like it's going to be necessary as I level up my disparate crew here. Oh, no, never mind, because we just hit the bottom with Tiranado Rex. Huh, we barely had enough money, like, stowed away to get a single blip on everybody. 3k that we could spend now on Raideen. I think we'll save that money after all. Alright, it's got a nice even level up cycle there. Wow. I know, this probably isn't the most efficient way to do things. I'm sure Super Robot Wars veterans would way more just focus on their favorite units, but I like spreading out the love like that. And so far, it hasn't hit me in the knee yet. We will see how gosh darn difficult it gets towards the end of the game, but so far, my stupid style has been working okay. Well then, that was delightful. Next up, let's go meet up with the Majestic Prince team. Alright. We've now had that encounter against the Wulgaroo, so probably is a good idea to hook up with these dudes, since they are... Supposedly, we've heard that there's a trump card against the Wulgaroo. We're gonna need some firepower against this nasty new enemy. Ooh, 3 hours in already we are, but yeah, I don't want to leave it here, you guys, so let's go. Still, yet, forwards. Alright? Alright. Maybe this will be a really quick opening this time, you know? It's like, we're gonna go meet the Majestic Prince. Oh no! Aliens! Okay, sortie and let's fight. Like, they don't even show up at the start yet, the Majestic Prince guys. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for picking up the supply delivery sent to the GDF Nokratis base.
It's no trouble at all. In fact, I appreciate you turning to the A Advent for this.
The GDF's a separate organization from the EFF, specialized to respond to extrasolar threats. It's barely held itself together following the dissolution of the New Earth Federation. But our logistics capacity was still completely gutted.
It makes sense for the GDF to be short-staffed. The de facto loss at the Battle of Ceres took a heavy toll. No lore on that, damn it. I'm almost out of water, so I really hope there isn't a very long dialogue here, as I mentioned.
The Battle of Ceres. The planned strike against a frontline asteroid base. We didn't come out great, but as far as the general public knows, the EFF won a hard-fought victory.
And the fact is, we lost. Now our enemies are breaching defense posts in the asteroid belt and advancing into the Earth sphere proper. Is Ceres one of those, like, really far away, like, outside of Pluto's orbit things? I know there is a Ceres somewhere in the solar system, but I don't remember. Is it the asteroid belt, or is it even further, the Oort cloud? I don't know. I can look that up for next episode. I don't have time to start looking up now.
The mysterious invaders known only as the Wolgaroo. Everything's coming up roses for humanity.
So, in exchange for your assistance, we will provide information. As some rumors suggest, the GDF lost the Battle of Ceres, and the Wolgaroo are making inroads into the Earth sphere.
The United Pan-Galactic Empire Wolgaroo. Aliens of unknown origin and nature, correct?
Yes, they're a complete mystery. The GDF's intel branch hasn't made much progress on them either.
I can imagine it's difficult, especially with the New Earth Federation disbanded.
Most of the GDF's forces are now committed to holding the Wolgaroo back in the asteroid belt. Any that make it past us into the Earth sphere become Neo-Zeon's or Zaft's problem.
But there is hope, isn't there? I saw the GDF's press broadcast about the Battle of Ceres. The Majestic Prince crew's performance seemed like good news.
No lore, but we just talked about the GDF, so that would have been weird.
Lieutenant Commander Suzukaze?
By the way, we're skipping like the first couple episodes, I guess. Go back to when I played Super Robot Wars 30 way back when. In that, you do the very first episodes of, Majestic Prince, which I have only watched like the first 3 of out of curiosity, but it didn't really grab me super hard. But this whole debut of the Majestic Prince crew and it being televised is like the first 1 or 2 episodes, so we're actually past that in this Super Robot Wars Y Sitch. Which doesn't shock me. That's what they do in Super Robot Wars. If, a series debuted in the previous installment, they'll usually, jump a little bit forward with the plot in the next one. I don't know, is it usually, but I've seen it happen a couple times now, so, Its members have been dispatched to Nokratis base, where you're headed.
They sound very reliable.
I'm sorry to have to ask you this while you're doing us a favor, but please take care. The Wolgaroo could attack the Nokratis base at any time.
Understood. If that happens, we will cooperate with Majestic Prince to intercept.
Then Godspeed and stay safe.
Majestic Prince.
Echika, I have heard some things about them you may wish to know.
Please, go on.
Majestic Prince, also known as Team Rabbits. They have another name, the Fail 5. It's that nickname I wanted to speak to you about.
The Fail 5?
Oh dear. Oh, Mimel in town.
Breaking news, everybody! I just got the scoop from Echika. When the A Advent gets to its next destination, we're gonna meet Majestic Prince! The heroes of the Battle of Ceres? For real?
Majestic Prince? These some fancy rich guys or something?
You'd think with that name.
Yeesh, Gauma. I know you've been literally living under a bridge, but seriously? They're a team of 5 that pilot Awesome Bee units developed in-house by the GDF.
Ooh, the pregnant pauses, I was like, how was that word pronounced again? I remember that when I watched the series, they pronounced it like Awesome Bee. So, whew.
Team of 5, huh? Looks like we've got competition.
You wanna count again? Dynazenon's got 4 pilots.
Pilots, sure, but we're still a team of 5.
You know what's up, Captain Gauma.
Hell yeah, including Chisei. You'll love it. With a name like Majestic Prince, you can't blame Gauma for thinking they're high class. They're graduates of the GDF's MJP Special Service, that being short for Military Junior Pre-Academy. Oh, okay. So Majestic Prince comes from MJP. I never realized that. Okay, that makes sense. They were originally Team Rabbits, but when they distinguished themselves in the Battle of Ceres, they ended up as the face of the whole organization.
Majestic Prince? Are they serious? Fail 5 is way more those idiots' speed.
Wait, Hyoma knows about these guys, huh? Huh? Where'd that come from?
There's this ad they did for the MJP with a bunch of sponsor logos plastered all over their mechs.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's just seen them on TV and realized they're a bunch of goobers.
And right when they were posing for the camera, they got shot in the back, and the logo shattered across the vacuum. Sounds rough.
That's not just a failure, that's a full-blown scandal.
Yep, all their sponsors pulled out on the spot, and the MJP's budget tanked. It doesn't end there either. They did a mock battle where they all crashed into each other and got team wiped by junior pilots in 5 seconds flat. Sounds like the heroes of the Battle of Ceres are a dysfunctional bunch behind the curtain. The GDF must have been real desperate to show a win to make them into their heroes, huh?
That aside, you're really up to date on them, huh, Hyoma?
For all your trash talking, are you secretly a Majestic Prince fanboy?
Okay, here's how it went down. We did a panel with them for an MJP publicity thing, since our teams are about the same age.
Oh, that's so fun! And once again, like, we could have just jumped into this mission and not have Hyoma on the team, sharing all this silly backstory, you know? Man, delightful.
Oh boy, I just about blocked it out of my memory.
I honestly thought you and their leader were one hair away from throwing fists, Hyoma.
Excuse me? That was his fault! For once, Yoma's right about that.
Not that any of the rest of them were helping the mood any.
I don't believe there's a cure for whatever is afflicting their leader.
But, Hyoma, you really shouldn't pick fights like that.
I know, I'm trying, okay?
Aw. Character growth with Hyoma.
If these characters already got the battle team for rivals, we've got to get in the game.
Gauma with the priorities, I love it.
You're already getting competitive.
We got a problem, though. We're not used to fighting in space.
No, we're not.
Wait, this is headed. We're gonna look like total chumps in front of those magical prawns.
I guess it's like some kind of like Zako thing in Japanese, translated. Okay. Majestic Prince. Or maybe it's because he loves eating crab, actually, which is a weird little detail in the series, but sure. Yeah.
So here's my idea. We go scouting ahead of the A Advent and train our butts off. Come on, what's with the cold shoulder? We've got rivals to outdo, you guys.
Since when are we all rivals again?
It's probably not a bad idea regardless. I'll give Representative Echka a heads up. You hear that, team? Everyone go get ready to move.
Oh boy, are we gonna have like a mission where it's just these guys all alone? Out in the field? Ooh. Maybe the Majestic Prince guys will show up. It'll be 6 on, however, and many enemies. Alright, we'll see how this goes. And yet again, we've lost our chance to back out. Oh, well, still not done. Ready to go. We're gonna see how the Majestic Prince team is doing, I guess.
Ugh. What's the matter, Asagi? Stomach trouble again? Yeah, right when I started thinking about how someone's gonna expect us to pull a miracle out of nowhere again.
That'll happen when you're a majestic prince. The ray of hope the whole GDF's looking to, buddy.
But that's because they threw us under the bus to distract everyone from our defeat in the Battle of Ceres.
Just put it out of your mind, Asagi.
But you know, it's true we haven't had much to do for a while.
Hey, there we go. We got introduced to the whole team in one bit. There we go. I remember these goobers. I don't know. I don't hate them, but I also like thinking back on Super Robot Wars 30. They weren't that interesting in the time that we played with them, and the series didn't seem super interesting either. I'm sorry to say. I don't know. I haven't looked into like how much this series is beloved or not, but you know, hey, second chances. Maybe this time, since Super Robot Wars Y is gelling so good, maybe the MGP guys will also gel way better with me today. You know, this time. I don't know.
Isn't that normal for us? Since we're the Fail 5 and all? Don't you start calling us that.
Besides, Tamaki's got a point. The Wolgaru are pushing in, so how come we're just being made to sit around here? Maybe they're shoving us under the rug so we don't embarrass them in a real fight.
Then we have to try harder and show them we can get things done. How do you stay so pointlessly glass half full all the time?
The first step to anything is facing reality.
Yeah, you dummy dumpy droopy leadery.
Okay, immediately I have to admit, I don't remember this like expression with Tamaki when we played back in the day, SRW30. So already like a little notch in like okay, you know, I like these guys a little bit more just because this doofy. Let's be fair. He's not glass half full. He's just head empty.
Oh, come on! Do you have to pile on me like that? I'm the leader of this team, you know.
Oh wait, I just remembered. That ship everyone's talking about is coming here. The A-Advent.
It's a massive warship, as well as its own independent nation.
And it's got a super strong standing army on board called Wise Next.
God forbid we have to fight alongside a fighting force like that. We'd be outed as failures in seconds. Just thinking about it makes my stomach... No.
Then stop thinking about it! Ooh, I actually like this, you know, this contrast between the feelings of our team, and their like, you know, their like insecurity in this situation that they find themselves in. Like, we are a bunch of like badasses at this point. We're not like the world saviors yet, but we're certified tough guys now, our crew. So like, yeah, I guess these guys, relatively fresh, are gonna look a little unsure next to us. Yeah, I really like this dynamic.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited to find out what kind of people Wise Next is made of.
You've got the opposite problem. You didn't realize that if they see what total screw-ups we are, we might get canned for real?
What? No way!
Did you forget what Lieutenant Commander Suzukaze said?
If we don't show better results, the whole MJP project might get shelved.
That would put cozy old Glanzare Cosmopolitan Academy on thin ice too.
But all the hotties! Okay, I've gotta do way better!
With a little bubbly expression. Oh man. I don't know. Tamaki is such a like, you know, I don't know, appeal character, but like, she's so doofy, but like, I'm enjoying her. I enjoy her the most out of this crew, I feel like. And honestly, Izuru's kind of charming in his simplicity, honestly. I don't know. But I don't know how to rank these guys, but Tamaki ranks really high just for her doofiness. I don't know. Yeah, that's about the only place we can look back on remotely fondly. Even if a lot of the memories aren't pleasant ones. It's where we all met.
And it's where I found what inspired my dream to be a hero.
Thinking about it, it's hard to believe we were students not that long ago. After they skipped us to graduation and assigned us to the GDF, all we had time to think about was whatever mission we were on.
And we bombed every single one we were on.
Stop moping about it already.
Man, what's gonna happen to us now? All we can do is carry out our orders.
And we're going to win. For the Earth, for Glanzair, and for ourselves. The more you up the stakes, the more that knot in my stomach tightens.
This still doesn't feel right, but let's just do what we can, huh?
Yeah, charge in and crash through.
Which is how her robot actually fights, so that's kind of funny.
Well, maybe try not to crash into anything. It's time for our regular patrol rounds. Come on, team.
Okay, and now...
Majestic Prince, sortie!
Yeah, okay, I can kind of already see the setup for this mission. I hope it really is the, like, Dynazenon and these guys fighting together for a bit. That would be such a fun little, like, opening to an adventure for our heroes. Well, there they are. It's the Fab Five.
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
Man, I got all pumped up for nothing. Oh, by the way, this level design actually... I don't know if the terrain's gonna be particularly notable yet, but like, wow. Alright. Punching up a little bit with the space designs, huh? With this, like, debris sector. I love it.
Where are you, Wolgaroo? Come and get us!
Please don't, Tamaki. What if they actually come? Then we'll be in trouble. By the way, Asaki, how's the old stomach doing?
I've got aromatherapy going, and I took my meds, so I'm good.
He's got like little incense burners in his cockpit. That's fun.
For now. I think. Probably. Maybe.
Watch out! I have incoming!
Ah! Giant robot!
No, okay, they really are doing, man, they have such a good sense for these missions, huh? That, as soon as they were talking about this, like, let's sortie ahead thing, this is really cute. I really like this.
What is that thing?
I don't think it's a Wolgaroo. That size! That design! It's gotta be a super robot!
Man, my blood's starting to pump just looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5! There's 5 units over there!
Ooh, look at that cool asteroid base in the background. Oh, those, like, launch points. Oh, that's neat. Columbus sector. Very fascinating.
You must be domestic plants!
That's awesome. Majestic Prince.
Really? Yeah, that's what they call us.
But if that's the name they're using...
And they still think we're just the heroes of the Battle of Ceres.
Well, I don't know, domestic plants. Man, I want to see how long they can take that gag, you know? That was so dumb. But great, I love it. Oh, shoot, look at this! We've got a big old heroes meet and have a rival fight thing. Sweet.
Square up, you 5! No chance we lose! Huh?
Who just shows up and picks a fight with strangers?
Are they aliens? Non-Wolgaroo extrasolars?
You're a team, we're a team! That makes us rivals!
Can we just drop this, Gauma? All you've done is freak them out.
You gotta make a strong first impression. You know, seize the initiative and stuff.
Well, we definitely made some sort of impression. That impression was closer to unknown enemy ambush, right?
I guess they're just as weirded out by this as we are.
Whoever they are, they seem decent enough? So it's just the one dork off his leash and looking for a fight. Oh, perfect. Speaking. Oh, never mind. I thought Izuru would be immediately squaring up as well. I thought that would be a really funny cut. Oh well, that's fine.
If anything, I'm kind of flattered anyone wants us for rivals.
Yeah, and if he sees us failing all over the place, He's gonna turn around on that in a hurry.
We can't let that happen. No more of our failures getting out.
So, what do we do? Take him down? Kapow!
What's your call, Izuru?
Come on, make a decision. They're all ready to come at us. Yeah, but I don't know what... Enough yapping! I'll show you what Dynazenon's made of!
We've got signals incoming. Oh no! Who could have predicted? I was very curious how long that would still go on, and apparently not much longer. The Wolgaroo!
They didn't come because I called them, right? Right?
I very much doubt that. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I think we saw one Wolgaroo way back when I played Super Robot Wars 30. It was like a little troll-haired goblin guy. This one, very strange. Okay, interesting design, Rada. I only came to scout, but what a stroke of luck to find primitives here. Perhaps I'll take this chance to savor a spot of Shikara. We don't know what that is.
Those freaky aliens are coming at us! Change of plans. We're taking these things down.
We are?
Don't give me that. These are our enemies, right? The guys who've been attacking us for no reason?
Yeah, I guess fighting's our only way out of this. Losing the voices a little bit here, but so many voices I've done today. I knew that would happen in this series, but yeah. I try to avoid it, but it happens sometimes. Sorry. But it's more like, yeah, I guess fighting's our only way out of this.
Yeah, you get it. You read me, Matt.
No, he's talking to the other guys.
You read me,
Majestic Prince. If you really can't remember, you can just call them rabbits.
Okay, that'll work for me. You read me, rabbits? Loud and clear. New game, new rules. You'll get to see how much tail we can kick.
Looks like that guy's ready for some action. Izuru?
Standing against the enemy force in a single mech. That guy is a true hero!
Oh! What's this music? Hold on. Oh, this is really fun. What the... Okay, I don't know. I think the intro was better than with the actual melody, but... This sounds... Okay, this really does sound like a million times better than the regular song they had playing in Super Robot Wars 30. I hope this is their, like, regular fight music. I'm gonna check that once we're done here.
Hey, sounds like you're finally up to play. You got it. We'll fight them together.
Wow, that kid can get you energized.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
Where does that leave us? Are you really asking? Our mission is to fight the Wolgaroo.
We can't let Izuru and the big red thing hog all our glory.
We have to show our stuff and prove we're not failures. Thanks, team. Hey, we can't leave our leader hanging out to dry, right?
Yeah, it's not like you had a chance without our backup anyway.
Any stoopy poopy can just charge in.
It takes all of our support to make you into a half-decent fighter.
Is now really the time to pile on me?
Huh, their leader's got it rough, huh?
Looks like it.
Come on, team. We're not letting a bunch of total strangers take our credit.
Wow! Who lit a fire under Asaki's butt?
We've got to outdo those guys if we want anyone to know we're any good.
Fair enough. Let's shoot him down and rack him up. I suppose we have to if we want to protect the base and our positions.
Come on, team. Let's show the red guy our teamwork. And then we'll all become heroes. I think I missed a step.
Okay. Awesome. This is a great setup, even though, oh my god. I'm gonna assume eventually we get more backup to help us out, but oh my god. Okay, 6 against 14, and there is an even bigger warship than this guy. Being piloted by a named pilot. He's got 40,000 health almost. He's size 3L! How humongous! And he's got that chain of command ability, which is being doubled by this. Oh no, it's not. This guy doesn't have it. That's right. It was the heavy metal unit that had the L game unit that had the ability in the last fight. Never mind. Now these guys are probably ability-wise exactly the same as the ones we fought in the last mission. They just have a green color scheme this time. Does that mean they are part of Rada's division? There you go. Oh, cool! Look at that. There's defense mods on the whole field because this is a big old asteroid field. That's kind of nuts. I'm glad the guy whose name I already forgot, who was piloting that heavy metal unit, is not here now. He would have gotten a plus 20 out of all of these terrains, you know? Anyway, well, what's this guy do weapons-wise? He's got a big map attack beam and a regular-ass beam with 9 range. My god. And his regular abilities are very defensive-focused. No surprises for a gigantic battleship like that. Oh, boy. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm still counting that we're going to get some backup, although that probably means the enemy's also going to be getting some backup, but yeah. We could also look at what all our guys are going to be doing, but I don't want to do that right now. Sorry to say, it's a Vicegeria system. Higher morale increases crit rate and defensive. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to... I'm going to start wrapping up today's stream. We've got 3 hours, 30 minutes. It's been a long one. But I want to start wrapping it up, so we'll look at... And I'll forget this by next episode anyway, so we'll look at what everybody did once again next time. I sort of kind of remember, but it's good to check it just in case. But one thing I do want to check before we close it is this music. Prompt. Hold on now. There's only one Majestic Prince song here, so is this the one? Hold on. Just quickly. It is! That's their default music, and that's just a fantastic theme. I'm really digging this. Actually, even the main melody has gotten kind of won over. It's kind of good vibes. Wow. I wonder if that's just... I wonder if that alone is like the game changer for like me liking these guys more, because I just, yeah, in hindsight, I just really wasn't digging the default music for these guys back in SRW 30. So like, if this is what we're going to be pumping with the Majestic Prince guys, yeah, I'll have a good time with that, you know. I remember some of their attack animations. Gonna imagine like this playing with those moves. Should be fun. But yeah, let's call it for today. So that was a lot. Now I'm Majestic Prince brained. I already forgot, but like there was so much cool stuff going on with that encounter with Char. He's not counterattacking us. He seems like a good guy. They really were selling that vibe. So I would really like to see if that streak continues. But for now, we got freaking Gyune and Quest on the team. And Camille, let's not forget that. And the new Gundam, like, mass production model. So cool. So, next time, though, Majestic Prince is going to be the order of the day. Maybe maybe I'll be able to stream next week. I think so. I've had a really good streak for 10 episodes now, so I hope I can keep this up next week as well, and I hope you guys will enjoy it once that time becomes relevant. But yeah, we're gonna close it now for tonight. We'll just watch this silly little like end skit once more. But before I do that, of course, again, thank you for dropping by. I hope it was exciting. I had a really good time. Once again, a real roller coaster of like, oh my god, when that enemy force showed up, and then the hype show up of Camille with that Hyakushiki. That was cool, and that drama with Amuro and Char. Good stuff. But yeah, next up, Team Rabbids gets to show what they're made of alongside our big old Dynazenon. See if we can clear out the Woolgaroo. Should be fun, so please look forward to that. But now let's watch this ending skit. Ooh, I think we've seen this one already. I remember a bit with Sai Sai Si. Oh well. I knew it eventually they'd repeat, so here we are.
しばらく見ない間にまた腕を上げたな、サイサイシ。
腕を上げたのは戦いだけじゃないぜ。俺の自慢のチャーハンを食らえよ。
Oh yeah, I don't get this joke about the fried rice. It seemed to be a reference to some other series. I should really look up if there's any trivia for what this is supposed to be.
体が巨大化し、口から光が出る。うまいぞ。
So good.
プレイヤーのみんな、早く戻ってこないと兄貴が別のアニメのキャラクターみたいになっちまうぜ。
Don't worry, Sai. I'm on it. Sai Sai Si. But yeah, that was once again Super Robot Wars Y! And I was your delightful host, your pal Minsk. It's great. Please have a nice rest of the evening, and I'll catch you all in the near future. Goodbye!